And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit 0, and the mobile goes off, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit 0 and the song is now done. Do you know what that means? Oh, it helps if I get my right screen. It's time for some fun!
I'll explain it later.
You'll explain what later?
We are going to ruin this campaign.
What?
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 Nani?
Uh-oh.
Good. No one heard that.
I just zoomed in literally when you said talk later, and that was the first thing I heard.
I saw you pop in, and that's when I said it.
Oh.
Poppin' lockin'.
Poppin' lockin'. God, I haven't heard that in some time. Sorry, I just had to get a drink because it was that warm. Anyway.
Okay.
Don't blame you.
Oh, sorry?
Don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that I have to close my door so no one else is hear me, but the problem is if I close the door, I roast. So, fake.
Maybe invest in a fan.
I have some, just I don't have enough. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Brownie's the best off kept cool.
I tried to be funny. Laugh.
Oh.
Just try and pretend to laugh. Anyway. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ostrich. Go back to Family Guy. Haha. I love that ostrich. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Perception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. And we are now back with episode 55 of Perception Check. Oh boy, I've been doing this for many time.
Many times.
Yes, many time.
Good lord, I need to finish that album.
Album, you make it sound like, oh hey guys, remember the scrapbook? This is where we got destroyed.
Not that kind of album.
I know.
When we died.
Anyway, joining us tonight, we've got the Ragtag crew as you know and love them. We've got Kotlal.
Hello.
We got Dell.
Boy, everybody.
We got a Raven.
Hello.
Aeon.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you are.
Caitlin.
Disturbance in the force.
Heidi.
Damn.
And Chopper.
Heyo.
Ayo.
Oh.
Hey, and ironically at this time, Ben Smith is playing Borderlands, so that's an ironic segue.
Oof.
Yeah. The RPG of running with a shooting gun, or a D&D game where you shoot from a crossbow.
I prefer the crossbow.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
I
I would like a
prefer
gun.
No one's getting a gun yet.
What about an antimatter rifle?
So it's a possibility.
I damn that legal wordplay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, well, to the people who are watching, apart from mods, which I know is a few people. Sorry, I'm warm. I'm trying to keep my spirit up.
You're fine. You're fine.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to get right into this? Because we have two people who've had a partial nap, and they want to at least, and they might want to go back to bed quite soon.
Nah.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're ready, SpongeBob.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to play?
Yes.
I'm ready and love ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Do this.
Playing the creepy music.
Ready as I'll ever be.
To die.
Not now, Tyrion. Oh, Varian. Dang it. I said the wrong
Varian.
name. I know what I said.
Yeah, the wrong thing.
I got tangled untangled.
Okay. Okay. Anyway,
Thank
moving on.
Yes, thank you. So, last time on Perception Check, the Hope Finders had managed to find their way through the cities of Helix on their regular time before they were ambushed in the night by none other than Feather, a member of the Black Pen. After managing to dispose of him and rescuing the Dragonborn, who was related to Goldie of all people, the mighty Crescendo, the team managed to rest up, and the next day, the man who brought all of them together, Titanus Ron, had arrived in Helix. Pretty much on time to what was said on the message. At this point, all of you have managed to make your way to the beacon, except for Goldie, who has gone off with Crescendo to go through some training based on a small bit of technique that is willing to pass on to her. Meanwhile, everyone else at the beacon had been discussing about what exactly the best alternative was to figure out how to protect Helix in their absence should the Black Pen come back. It was then decided that the best plan was to wait for Lorna and then take it from there. So, Hope Finders. Goldie has her plan in mind for what she wants to do, so let's check with the rest of you and see what the rest of you wish to do in this scenario. So, start off with Raven. Is there anything you'd like?
No, not really. I'll just enjoy myself with a party.
A party? Okay. Okay, you're going for a party. Where are you having the party?
Oh, the party. With the party. With my crew.
With the party.
With my homies.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, Zelion.
Me?
Yeah, is there anything you in particular want to do right now?
Right now. I think, not at not at the moment. I think I'll wait until Lana comes back for what I want to do.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. Trilly.
I'll wait until the group's regathered, I think.
Alright, fair enough there. Chopper?
I can always use another sword.
You can never have too many.
Exactly.
So you have to go buy another weapon.
Yes.
Alright.
And this is how he lost his four-bro sword.
Okay, Ursula?
I think I'd do a little bit of supply shopping, get us all, like, essentials and such before we head out or regroup or whatever.
Okay. That's sweet.
Thankfully, because I don't think anyone's going to do that.
Well, glad to know someone at least. That's good. Okay, Trip.
I have some ideas, but I'm gonna make it fun and roll d20 to see where it lands.
Oh, no.
First roll of the night's gonna be a decision.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the list so I can see.
16.
16, okay, what does that mean for you?
It means the trip is going to the temple.
Ooh.
Be back.
To the temple where Goldie went, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, let me see here. Yeah, I got it as... Oh yeah, so Titanus and his men were looking at the beacon around there. Alright, so in which case, let's just get the smaller stuff quickly out the way, so that way we can get that sorted out. So, Chopper, are you just looking to buy a sword? Is that all you're after?
Like a +2 sword or something.
+2 sword.
Like, basically, I'm going to the blacksmith and see what he has.
Okay.
Or she has, I forget which. I forget who it is in Helix.
I know of who you mean. I may have slightly forgotten the name of the character. Slightly. I wrote it down as well. Where has that gone? It wasn't Bash. Oh, the name's eluded me.
Damn it, I'm going there.
I feel bad for all this. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Don't be.
Trust me. The rest of us is forgotten as well.
I had it written down as well. That's what annoys me. You ever have that feeling where you write something down, you're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
All the time.
all the time.
Ah,
Yeah.
there we go. Titan.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him.
Yeah, Titan. Okay. Sorry, I had that written down as well. All right, so Magnus makes their way there. Ursula, I'll say that you're going in that direction there. Ursula, what supplies are you getting? You said you're after essentials. What essentials are you after?
Maybe a couple blankets, some flasks, some oil for the lamps,
Maybe a few healing
rope and
potions.
baton, and a spell book.
Okay, got that briefly there. So how many blankets?
2.
2 blankets. Okay. You said a spell book.
That's gonna be for me,
Okay.
so just 1.
Okay. Yep. You said as well some oil.
Mm-hmm.
How much oil? It's
Oh.
they sell them in flasks, by the way.
Okay, so maybe give us 3 flasks
3
of oil.
flasks. Okay, so that's 3 uses. Okay. And what else did you say as well? Sorry.
Baton and rope.
Oh, baton and rope. Okay, I see rope. Are you after a? What type of rope are you after?
The hemp.
A hempen. Okay, that's 50 feet for 1 gold, and that's all together, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so all together, that will run you. Altogether, that will run you just short of about 14 gold. Wait, sorry?
Really?
Wait, sorry? Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I missed one of the prices wrong. Altogether, that is 73 gold in total.
73 gold. Okay,
Yeah,
I can do that.
73 in total.
Done.
Alright, so that's fair enough there. Magnus, you have to go find Titan, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go. So I just have to move things in place so I can see things. Okay, so you go find Titan. Based at this time of the morning, he's sort of just setting up the shop and he's just sort of making his way back. He's slowly adjusting sort of the nearby stall, fixing it up, and he notices you walking by and he just sort of looks at you and goes, "Huh, will stone me to the point of death. Magnus!"
Titan.
Well, how you doing, you old coot?
Good, that's the same about you.
He sort of dusts himself a little, then his hand a bit, and he offers you a handshake.
I take it.
All right. He sort of gives you a nice tight grip. Make a strength saving. No.
Yeah, I don't want to crush his hand,
No.
thank you.
do you want to do that?
No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna crush his hand.
All right. So he just looks at you and goes, "So how you faring, dude? How you doing?" Oh, sorry, dude. I got my wrong mindset there. How you doing, old friend?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Well, about as fine as everything that's gone on with that crap. Seriously.
Any side effects, by the way? Any
No.
slime thoughts?
Well, I will admit, I've been sweating quite a lot, but apart from that, that's about it.
Hmm.
Nothing too major. In fact, I should probably apologize. And he points to your hand, and you see it's covered in sweat.
Can I roll a perception check to make sure that is sweat?
You can, yeah, sure, go ahead. Well,
It's either.
actually, no. It would be nature in this scenario because you're trying to discern it. Perception
Okay.
is if you're looking at it.
It's a -1.
Yeah, sorry.
A 13.
You presume it's sweat.
Okay then. Yeah.
So he just.
It's
Oh, Sorry, carry on.
That's no problem.
So, I take it this is more than just a check on me visit, I'm guessing.
Well, I do need a new sword, considering a couple of my other one may have been rusted.
Rusted? What happened?
Yeah, that's it happened in one of the original battles for Helix, and I just need a new sword.
So you just kind of need it fine-tuned then?
No, I need a new one. By rusted, I mean it's falling apart.
Could I have a look at it?
I pull out my regular longsword.
A regular longsword. Okay, you know what?
Either that or is the plus. Make it the +1 actually.
The +1. Was that the one that was rusted?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So as long as you've made a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He sort of Titan grabs a hold of it and he looks it over. He goes, "Huh. I think I've seen this type of thing before. Must have been for must have gone through some wear and tear about that one. What the hell did you slice with it?"
Some minions.
That doesn't.
From the Black Pen. Anyway, Black Slimes, I think? It was outside. It wasn't even close to the city, though.
Wait. Oh, black puddings.
Yes.
Nasty little bastards, those. You're lucky you didn't get any wear and tear on that thing. Few more of those types of ones, and that thing would have been done to dust.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can fix it up all good, nice and new for you.
How much would it cost me?
Well, tell you what. I'll make it on the house for what you've done, and you saved my neck. In fact, to be honest, I actually need to thank you.
Why is that?
You and your other little friends, when you were blocking that gate up top, you actually stopped me from getting out.
You're one of the ones who tried to escape?
Yep. All I could do was just watch. I had no control over it whatsoever.
Oh. Okay, then.
So, my debt repay is I will be happy to fix this up, good as new for you, and I'll make it as a free of charge, but only this once.
I'm fine with that. Thank you, old friend.
Just promise me one thing if you do it.
What's that?
Try not to make too much of a habit, otherwise you might be coming back. So it gives you the shove, the sort of playful shove. You're funny. I like you. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Alright, so he takes the sword, so you're going to leave it with him?
I am.
Alright. So he takes the sword, and he sort of just gives it another look over. And he sort of looks back at you and goes, "So how long are you planning on sticking around?"
Until Lana gets back.
Any idea when?
Couple of days?
I should be able to fix it up. If I don't get it to you by the end of the day, I should have it to you by sometime tomorrow.
Excellent. I'll see you either today or tomorrow.
Alright. Anyway, go take care of yourself, and I best get back to servicing and see what I can do. There's a lot of work that needs fixing up.
Okay.
Alright, so you sort of
And I'm walking off.
Alright, so you haven't got your sword there for the minute, it's gonna be fixed up. Okay. So Ursula, you've got everything there. Has everybody got everything sorted out?
I believe so.
Yep.
Alright. Goldie. Your turn.
Yeah?
Your turn.
Oh boy.
Right, so Goldie. Crescendo is sort of walking with you at this point, and he's leading you towards the northern gate up here. He sort of talks to the guards, and he says, if we could just leave the city for a moment. He sort of looks over, the guards look over Crescendo to start with, and then they look at you, Goldie, and almost in sort of a recognition, they nod, and the gates open up. And Crescendo begins to walk outside. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay. So he's leading you towards almost similar to where Trip was staying the night, unbeknownst to you. He's leading you to over here, actually.
Move my character.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't have that. Sorry. Are the tokens moving? I guess I didn't... Okay, can everyone still move their characters?
I can.
Huh. Then I don't know
Yeah,
why...
I think the problem is we
There's
all
some lag.
to move our characters.
Let's see. I guess there's a little lag there. No worries. Well, I've moved Goldie there, so as long as you guys can move, that's fine. Right, so... Crescendo takes you, Goldie, towards near the river. For a moment, he looks down at the water. He then... oh yeah, you don't have one. Sorry, Raven. I've tried getting an artist and I couldn't get one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find one.
Just do it's
Just
okay.
the generic one is good.
Yeah, fair
I mean, I'm also generic. We're the generic bros.
At least you got that together. So, Crescendo looks down at the water and then looks back at you, Goldie. He sort of gives a faint sort of smile and a nod and goes, I still can't thank you all. I still can't thank you and your friends for what you did last night.
Thing really. I'm just glad you're okay.
Well, could have been a lot worse. That's for certain.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But still, with that feather now gone, I suppose you're... Can I be honest with you, Goldie? During that whole moment, I was honestly really scared. And I was scared I was going to lose you again.
I wasn't the only one that was terrified.
I don't blame you. I mean, we're lucky enough that we managed to deal with him before, well, the worst could have happened. But
I wished there was another way that didn't result that I wished I didn't have to kill him.
well, believe me, if we could have reasoned with him, we would have not had to deal with this in the first place. You've definitely got your mother's kindness, that's for certain.
And then that.
By them, you mean your allies?
Yeah, let's just say I messed up a few times.
He sort of blinks a little bit and then just sort of looks away with a chuckle like... And that's where you get your respect from your father. He definitely made a few mistakes when time went on. But eventually everyone called him a very noble ally. I know it doesn't mean much concerning the place was, well, destroyed, but he at least was recognized for the dragon he was.
I'm not like that at all. Some of the mistakes I've done were, well, really selfish.
It is difficult, I can tell. I mean, we are dragonborns, and when you think about it nowadays, especially with this blooming business that you're involved with, sounds to me like it's gonna get a lot more hectic for you. But take it from me, you do care about others, And there's nothing wrong with that. And being selfish at times is alright too. The major thing I think that helps for you is you are at least doing it for the right reason, rather than destroying an entire race. It may not be much to say, but sometimes it's best to outweigh the cons more than the pros.
But sometimes my decisions of doing that has led to, well, my decisions has led one of our team members to his death. I should have listened to them, but instead I ignored them, and now he's gone. Because of me.
You're referring to that Magnus fellow that everyone brought up, right?
Mugbeard.
Sorry, I'm still not used to the names of your group. I truly am sorry.
Okay.
Just to clarify, that wasn't a mistake. That was an intentional part. Before anybody slams me.
How dare you?
Oh, me!
How dare you?
Oh, me! Get me the dunce cap. No, but seriously. Crescendo just sort of walks up to you, Goldie, and he just gently puts a hand or a claw on your shoulder. And he just sort of gives like a little nod. I understand what you're feeling. But I think if it's anything to pass on at least a little bit of kindness. If they held you truly responsible, they would have removed you from everything right then and there. But you're still here. That says something, doesn't it?
Yeah, Max is convincing the group to kick me out as we speak.
Well, if anything else, if they even talk about that, then I'll be with you when that happens.
I still can't believe that you're my uncle. I still can't believe I managed to find someone of my own kind after so many, years of, wondering and thinking what it's going to be like when I finally found someone for my kind, for my village.
Honestly, I felt the same. I heard the talks of... When I heard the rumors passing around of a gold dragonborn had been thrown out of Helix, I instantly got here as fast as I could. I'm just honestly glad I could get here in time. And he just pulls you in just for a little hug. Just know you're not alone anymore. Even if they choose to remove you, you at least have a family. Even if it's just me.
The mushy stuff. What was it that you wanted to bring me here for?
Right, yes, sorry. I figured that was better to get it out the way now before anything else. What can I say? Haven't seen a family. You know, it's weird. So,
About it.
So, I think it's time for me to teach you something. And it's a technique that the protectors always used to do. It's a technique that's known as the pure oath breath. Now,
That definitely sounds important.
it is. It was a technique known for those who chose to bet Sorry. To benefit the will of others. But it is a technique that has been used by both the good and the bad. The only thing you need to know about all of this is you need to understand that teaching this is not going to be easy. But as the daughter of a protector, it is best that you are at least aware of this. Now I need to ask you a very important question.
What is it?
How aligned are you with your deity?
They were on pretty good terms. I mean, she hasn't, she removed my 3 curses after all.
Well, that does say something. Just to verify, I found out it was a she, so I talked to Caitlin. My bad.
She was a girl all along.
Yep, I made an error. A DM error. Sorry, at that time. So at this point, Crescendo, he sort of looks at you for a while. And he actually holds out his claw at you, and you watch it glow, and tell me, Goldie. Let's have a look. Triple checking your spells. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you do have that. Alright. So, based on how it's glowed and how the hand looks, you do recognize this as he is casting Detect Good and Evil. But something is a little different about it. You watch as he twists his claw a little bit to the right and to the left, almost like it's turning a dial. But at that point, you watch as it glows. And then he looks at you. I see. I sense that the deity you worship is a being of good heart. And you are perfectly capable of learning this. For you see, the pure oath breath is only a technique that clerics of nobility and devotion to their deities are only able to acquire, but it has only been passed down by protectors, both from the other villages as well as Feather and their village and his village too. So it can be used by pure good or pure evil. Now you need to understand that learning this is not going to be an easy task, and it may be strenuous. Are you willing to try?
Has anything been easy for me? But yes, I am willing to give it a go.
Alright. So, based on the fact that you saw the battle and you were there, you recognize when he sort of showcases off the spell at you for a one-off. To remind, because obviously Caitlin wasn't there for this, he sort of takes a deep breath in, and just as he's about to let loose what looks like to you, based on your time that you've done it, the dragon breath, you watch as he closes his eyes and takes another deeper breath in. His nostrils begin to glow. Instead of this golden fire that you're used to with your breath, they then turn into a pure white light. And there you watch as he fires it in the direction, and he fires it away from you, and you watch as this blast of radiant energy fires straight forth, and you watch it basically, after it does it, you actually notice that there's no fire damage or any sign of it at all. The land is still clean.
It's awesome.
I'm glad you approve. Now, in order to learn this, you must concentrate on your being's blessing. You must breathe that fire that lurks within you as a dragonborn. Let the passion to release it at full power, but also the desire to protect. And if your deity believes in you, and you believe in them, you will unleash the pure oath breath, be in the power of your blood and your devotion. So, Goldie, based on how this is gonna be, it's percentage time! Alright, so... yeah, so now it's your turn to do this. So, here's how this is gonna work. Based on the time of the day being the morning, how long do you want to try to learn this?
Till I get it.
You're gonna keep going till you get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. So, I need you to roll a D100 for me, please.
This can either go really good or really bad.
I'll say it right now. Higher the better.
Alright, wait, let me just...
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. 1D100. Let's have a look how this goes.
Wait,
In fact, 1 second. I actually realized I should have done something as I do this. Give me 1 second. Where is my... There it is. So I'm actually gonna roll a... Oh, 68. Ooh.
It just be one more point, so it's 69.
Ha!
Let's get down to business.
Not to learn a spell. One. Oh, no, not
Damn
one
it.
now. Alright, so here's how this is gonna work now. Because this is actually a powerful technique, I've taken advice from a friend of mine. I'm gonna roll my percentage dice. If your percentage is higher than mine, you learn it. If I roll lower, or better, if you rolled lower than mine, then it doesn't work, and you need to take some time to try again. So, I'll do it on this one to start with, because I want to see if the dice are playing with me today.
Please tell me I get, please tell me I'll learn it straight away. That would be hilarious.
Alright, so... Tell me how you want to go about it. Tell me how you want to try your first attempt at this. Like, what do you command? What do you say either to your deity, or what do you say to yourself? Think to yourself. What do you do? Actions. Basically, describe to me how you're launching this.
Sorry. Okay, so first I just I look up in the sky, saying, "All right, I guess."
You know what?
I guess
I'll make this fairer. Sorry, I'll make this fairer on my end. I'm actually gonna roll the 1D100 in chat to make this fairer.
Oh, okay.
So I'll roll it after you've done, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I look up into the sky and just shrugged a bit, all right, I guess it's time to show our belief or something. Something like that. She really isn't sure about any of this. So.
That's fair enough. All right. Well, as part of the command to do it, what do you say to your deity? Is there any specific message, or are you just firing it as you do?
Just doing it as I do.
All right. So, because you're just firing it without some proper words, I will deduct that 100 by 10. Just because the fact of you didn't really say any words to the deity.
Didn't know what to say.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I asked you. I know it's Goldie's thing. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, so no luck there, I'm afraid. So you go to fire the breath, but as you do, you feel it welling up within you, but then as you're about to fire it, you suddenly feel lightheaded and you suddenly stumble backwards. So that attempt, it didn't work, I'm afraid. All
You're
right.
falling down.
Yeah, so you're basically falling back, and it's going to take you about 2 hours to recharge.
Okay, that's
Sorry there. All right, so just while she's recharging, is anyone else doing anything else in the city at this point, or do I just carry on with Goldie?
Carry on.
All right, I will take that there. Hey, is that the secret word?
at Crescendo and realize, and I said to her, like, okay, this is going to be a lot harder than it looks.
A little bit. But that's where you need to have that talk as you're about to release it. Give that prayer to your deity and tell them exactly what this is doing. Make them see that you are doing things for the good of them, as well as to keep yourself alive for their sake too. In the case of a goodwill, you need to show that you're willing to harm those that choose to defy the world of your existence or beliefs.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
It's a little tricky to get, but since you've had the talk, it might be a little easier. So, 2 hours go by. Do you choose to try again?
Try that again.
Alright, so you go for that. So tell me how you're doing this one.
Well, 1D 100.
Well, are you just going for it this time?
No, I am actually gonna like talk.
Okay. What do you choose to say?
Okay. Okay, God, we can do this. You and me, together.
You know what? Roll a religion check.
You and me can do this.
Roll a religion. I need to hear you believe it.
Scream your belief.
Do you believe in life with magic?
It's 1D20 plus. Why is my book not exclamation? 14.
Wait, your religion is +1?
Yep.
I thought clerics had a little higher than that. Alright. Fair enough. If it's alright.
Oh wait! I realized didn't I get something that gives me like +1?
Oh, because of the blessing thing.
Yeah.
I'm going back. Let's check my notes. Yeah, that's just within the time limit, so it's an extra +1, so it's a 15. But this is the last one of that. Just to pass on there. So 15, okay, you feel you got a communication there. Now roll the D100.
Boy, this is fun.
And I'm gonna roll 2. And I can tell you right now that you have a +1 to your god roll. So it's a D100 +1.
Please, it'll be like 100 or something, please. 84!
84. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I'm beating that. God damn it. There's the 20. Hey guys, look, I got a 20. Did I win?
Yay!
Did I beat the game?
Wow.
Thank you for the patronizing yay. Who did that?
I think it's Heidi.
God damn it, Barb! Alright.
I was actually going for the cyber super guy.
No.
You're a dick! Alright.
See, I just need a little bit of belief. Just need a bit of that belief.
Yeah. Now let me hear you, brother. I need to believe. So, Goldie.
Pray with me, brother.
So, Goldie, as you give your unique
Weird.
prayer, literally to the equivalent of a sports coach, giving it's you and me, Rocky. You feel your nostrils welling up. It's a strange feeling, but almost in a quick succession as you feel your nostrils begin to well up with this weird tingling and then a pain, you fire the shot and you see that, though not as bright as what Crescendo's was, you do fire pure oath breath. So congratulations, Goldie, you have that technique.
Huzzah.
Just like jumps into the air like, oh yeah, that's how it's done, baby.
Crescendo just sort of covers his arms and just sort of smirks and goes, huh, second time round. I have to admit, you picked that up a little quicker than what your mother did. I think if I remember her stories, it took her to like a 6th attempt before she actually got it. So whether that's blessing intervention or just really
Just ultimate skill.
By the way, at that point, a few guards are rushing over.
Oh shit.
They rush over and goes, hey, what's going on? There was a blinding light and all of a sudden you two are here. What's going on?
I can explain.
Oh, can you? What's
Cleric and dragon stuff, I guess. Nothing illegal.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit.
You know what? Because Crescendo is there, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage because I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Legal officer. Don't look in the truck.
Can I remind you that she also has an advantage buff?
Wait, she does?
You gave that to me and Goldie, remember?
Oh, shit.
She has a +2 on every ability check.
For the rest of the day. That's right. I forgot about that partial bonus. Yep. Okay. +2 to each one. Thank you, Cotlol.
Thanks, Cutlow.
I just remembered that because I was like, don't I have a +5? Wait, doesn't Goldie have a +2?
Yeah, she has +2. You have +5 because you've been a good little cleric.
Oh yeah.
Advantage?
Yeah. So you have advantage because of Crescendo, and each one is a persuasion plus +2.
+2 plus whatever you have.
20.
So that's a 20. Well, it's with advantage, so roll again and see if you get higher.
Oh,
Yeah, advantage means you roll twice and take the highest.
I get you. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, for me.
It's been 6 weeks since you rolled the die. Fun fact, levels. Oh my god. 21.
So I'll take that one, please.
Yep. The guards look at you for a brief moment, and then they put their weapons away a little bit, and they go, "All right, just be careful. Everyone's on high alert." And they walk back. All right. At that point, by the way, Magnus and Ursula, could you both make a perception check for me, please? Because you guys because you two are in the market square, you have a closer range, so I'll see if you catch any wind of this.
I'll just say I'm over here for the time being.
Okay.
I'll just move Trip in advance.
Oh yeah, thank you. We'll get to that in a second.
Said perception, right?
Yes. Chopper, do you choose to listen? Do you want to have a listen as well, or are you just gonna be distracted and go, "I'm getting my sword fixed"?
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. Then make a perception check and see if you can catch wind of it.
Alright.
Well, Ursula pretty much does.
No.
You see her a D20, like plus nothing. Yeah, no. Perception +1.
Yes.
16.
16. Okay. You both catch wind of a glimpse of a bright light happening outside of the wall from your direction, and I'll say you're both kind of close by.
Oh, for God's! What now?
I see Magnus rush by, and I'm just gonna be like tailing him, like, "Oh boy, this is gonna be good."
Okay, so are you two rushing towards the source then, or are you just walking to the gate?
Yeah, I'm rushing there. Like God.
All right, Ursula follows suit. Okay. we'll get to that little... Okay. You know what? Let's quickly get out of the way. So, Magnus, Ursula, you both make your way towards where you see the light, and there you see the sight of Goldie jumping up and down, and Crescendo basically just with this smirk and then walks forward and places a claw on her shoulder.
Something happened here.
It is. Well, this will be interesting.
Are you guys staying there?
Let's see. I'm watching and see how this pans out.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I need you both to make a stealth check then for me, please. If you're keeping out of sight. Magnus,
Actually,
because you have an armor on, disadvantage, I think.
Yep.
Maybe give it a slight advantage because I'm like
5.
Okay.
I rolled a 22. I rolled a 22 for the first
Well,
one.
you better pray Ursula gets a critical, otherwise this is going nowhere.
Need I remind you I'm a rogue?
Yes. 26.
Well,
Okay, I'll say in this scenario, Magnus, you sort of peer around close and keeping your distance. As you do so, though, your armor sort of clinks as you... I'm trying to think the best way to describe it.
it makes a noise.
Yeah, you go for this. You go for the stealth, but accidentally you step on a nearby twig from the tree that's sort of blown away and stuff like that. You crunch against it with the size of your boot, and it makes a loud crunch. But Ursula manages to pull you away just out of sight, just before Goldie and Crescendo can notice you.
Get your ass over here. Are you trying to get caught?
No.
Here's a little tip for you. When you're sneaking, take off the armor.
It takes 20 minutes to put this thing on in the first place. It's going to take half an hour to take it off.
Okay, Captain Obvious. Fine then. Just stay behind me if you're gonna be sneaky, and don't make a noise. All right, we're gonna get a little bit closer.
All right.
Just a little bit.
Okay, stealth check again, please. unless Magnus is staying there.
Hell. Another 5.
21. Okay, Magnus not learning his lesson. Because you failed twice in a row, I'll make it a bit bigger. Magnus, as you're going by, you accidentally spook a cat that's just coming out of the nearby hedge with a fish in its mouth, and it sort of goes, and it's just staring at you at this point.
Magnus.
Yeah, so you notice the cat there. So Goldie, could you make a perception check for me, please? Or are you distracted with celebrating?
I would be distracted. I wouldn't notice the stick, but with the cat like hissing and meowing, I think I would notice that.
Okay, perception check. Okay, Magnus has a 5, so you need to roll higher than a 5. And you have +2 thanks to the wisdom of your god.
Any need.
So in other words, the only way you're screwing this up is a nat 1. Because I looked at your bonus.
When has that ever happened?
23! Wow, okay. So you turn and notice at that point, you look at Magnus, who's there with...
Oh wait, I would notice Ursula as well!
Yeah, you would! Higher than her stealth!
Yeah!
Yeah, higher than the 21, yeah. So at first you notice Magnus with the cat there, and at that point you look around the corner just a little bit, and there you see Ursula, who's essentially just looking completely out of surprise and alarm at the cat. It's just there kind of like, it's just sort of just looking at the cat there and the reaction, and you can see both of them right there. What do you wish to
Hi?
You did.
Well, I was just going out for a stroll after I got done shopping. And then I saw this idiot over here scaring off the wildlife.
And by the way, Magnus, the cat's walking right towards you at this point.
I think the cat might be angry.
You think?
It puts down the fish and it stares at you with its back up.
Okay, I roll for it. I'm rolling for I roll for intimidation.
Go ahead.
I want to see this cat jump 1,300 feet in the air.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to see if it can resist.
It's really
it.
like.
Funny enough, it's the exact same roll. 23! A nat 20!
Nat 20. Alright. At that point, Magnus does the equivalent of an anime expression where it just looks down and it looks like the eyes glare. And the cat just sort of goes. It just picks up its fish and runs off towards the city.
That's what I thought.
By the way, Trilly says, I hope you better stop antagonizing the queen.
I'm just gonna curse in Elvish.
Fair enough.
The only curse word I learned from my mother.
Fair enough. Yeah, so if you were to carry on, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, these are my friends.
Yes, I recognize, that one's Magnus, isn't it? Over there?
Indeed.
And, forgive me, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting, miss.
Because I was asleep. So, you are a family relation of Goldie, right?
That is correct. My name is Crescendo. I'm her uncle.
Uncle, huh? Never had an uncle. Must be nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't...
No, it's okay. It's a long story, but it's an honor to meet you, sir.
The pleasure is mine. I have to say, Goldie, you do have quite the variety of companions. Anyway, I'm sorry if we caused any trouble.
It's okay.
You just pick move.
What was that? Sorry, Caitlin?
Oh, I just said, like, you guys just missed my very epic move.
Oh? Were you doing training out here? That's what happening?
That bright flash of light that you saw was me.
Nice.
I was teaching her a family technique. You see, I don't know if Goldie has mentioned it, but Goldie is descendant from a protector of the old village where she resided. Her mother and father both were keen defenders of our fair city. Well, village, I guess. I guess I'm just used to this word. But her mother was the main protector of the Dragonborn magic, and as common denotes that the descendants of that guardian must learn the technique from their relative. Unfortunately, since Goldie, with the prison company, lost her mother and father, so I figured it was best I tried my best to teach the move, and it was the same move, Magnus, that I used last night.
Oh, the one where you transferred all that life into me.
Yes, it's an old technique called the Pure Oath Breath.
Pure oath breath.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a technique that relies on a heavy devotion and one's true belief to a god or deity of a certain alignment. By believing hard enough, and with the Dragonborn's power, you can breathe a large breath, and essentially you can cure life of many ailments. Or you could, if you were a believer of the Dark Ones, cause damage and devastation instead.
Can I interject for a moment?
Yes.
Twitch is having some issues. The streams will be fine if you're watching it, but there are some issues, just so you're aware of it.
Alright, thank you. Sorry, everyone.
You're good.
Alright. So Crescendo just sort of looks at Goldie then and goes, and the fact this one got it on her second try, when her mother took 6. At that point, Goldie, unbeknownst to everyone else, you suddenly get a feeling about something. Goldie, could you roll a d6 for me, please?
Hey.
Yes, you.
No, I think I know what this might be.
Yes, it is what you think it is.
3.
Yeah, 3. Okay. So... Okay, I need to make a note of that. Okay. Come to that later.
That's
Right.
never a good sign.
But...
Is this the floor? Or because... Sorry.
Yes, it is.
But we already did it!
Yeah, we
You
did.
already feel-
No. This is something different. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll say it. But, Goldie, after a bit has gone by and you're talking with your companions, you suddenly begin to hear something in the very deep recesses in your mind. And it calls out to you. All you hear for about 5 seconds is the phrase, "The blessings of the god, blessings of the god, blessings of the god, blessings of the god." And then all goes silent.
Goldie then quickly turns around to see what that voice was. Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Voice just then.
There's no one else here but us. I don't think. I'm gonna make a perception check.
Go ahead, make a perception check. Nine. You don't see anyone besides you. There's nobody here but us dragons.
You guys didn't hear that? Like, I heard someone say blessings of the god.
I didn't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
Magnus, what about you?
I had nothing.
Maybe it's
Really?
maybe it's just you being tired, Goldie.
Maybe that training. I do feel really drained after all that.
Maybe it's time we all went in and get some rest. Tomorrow, I think Lord Luana is supposed to be in the town, so we best get ready for her arrival.
Thank you.
That sounds fair. Well, then, in which case, maybe it's best if I take my leave.
Bowling?
Well, it's a weird one. I feel like I should stay, but at the other end of this, I feel like I would be intruding on a situation that's not really of my own, if you understand what I mean.
Well, I don't know what the others would think, but you could be a very useful ally. But whether you choose to stay or go, you'll always be welcome with us, Crescendo.
Well, I appreciate it. What about you, Magnus? I mean, I know we had a little fight together, but what do you think?
I'm sorry.
You alright there, Chopper?
I had a phone call that claimed to be saying to suspend my social security number.
Cold call.
I hate those. Anyway.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Yeah, so what did I miss?
Crescendo is thinking that it's best if he heads out, mainly because he feels like that when Lorna turns up, he feels like it's gonna intrude with him being involved in the situation. But
Absolutely. Okay, so I got it from her. Absolutely not. You should stay. You're Goldie's family, after all, and she needs all the support she can get.
Crescendo Crescendo just turns to you, Goldie. What about you?
Amazing to me, like these past these past few hours, you have taught me so much. And like Ursula said, you know, you would make a great ally, and plus we're family after all. I don't want to lose you again.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, Goldie. And you have the +2 bonus as well.
I love this bonus.
Yeah. Just be aware, it only lasts until the end of the day. So when we finish this up, unless there's something else, but we've still got Trip to deal with, who's been waiting patiently. Thank you, Caldwell. So that's 21. Bloody hell! I'm glad I was bonus had soon.
I like how today of all days we're getting good rolls. Oh,
there it is!
I'd say that, and we get our
Thank
first
God it was
natural one.
advantage. Okay, so 21.
Yep.
Crescendo just ponders for a little bit, and he looks at you. How are you positioned, by the way? Are you just standing there, or I guess in a way, do you have like a facial expression, or are you doing anything?
This would be a really good time to pull out those emojis for Caitlin OC is crying dragonborn face.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like I'll set it in Discord later. But yeah, like Goldie's kind of like has like a really like sad look on her, like almost like a really sad look on her face with teary eyes.
Puppy dog.
So, Ursula and Magnus, this is now the first time that you have seen Goldie with a proper tear look in her eyes. This is literally a different side that you have seen. But Crescendo looks at you, Goldie. He looks away for a brief moment and looks back at you. And without saying a word, he just nods and just gives you another hug.
And just like, please stay.
I'll stay for as long as you are in Helix. Then we'll figure out something afterwards. Okay?
I just put a little hand on my heart and just kind of grab it a bit.
Feels.
Ow, the edge. Shadow just comes by on the water. Chaos.
Shut up.
No, it's not feels. It's the sad feels that make your heart hurt.
Damn, not here. Alright. So at this point, Crescendo just sort of leans back a little to look you in the face. And just gives sort of a gentle smile, and he just nods a little more. So, we'll see what happens when Lorna turns up, and we'll take it from there, okay? Sorry, Karen?
Like, I was just going to say that please don't disappear suddenly on me.
I think concerning how long I've avoided you, that would be the last thing I would do. If I'm gonna go somewhere, I would do it with a proper goodbye anyway. But I think it's best if I say this just in case. Even if your mom and dad aren't here, we're all proud of you. Never forget that. Okay?
Hey. Goldie just hugs Crescendo as tightly as she can.
Fair enough. Crescendo just sort of tightens his hug. And then he looks over at you, Magnus and Ursula. He sort of gives a smile as he breaks the hug a little. Just promise me you'll look after my family.
I promise.
What about...
Ursula just gives a little nod.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And with that, he just sort of loosens the hug, and he actually walks straight up to you.
Oh.
Crescendo just looks up to you. Magnus, by the way, he walks up to you. And he sort of does... He sort of holds out his claw for a brief moment, and it's the first time you've seen being this close to him. You see the claw with the mixture of gold and black scales all over it, but he looks at you with a gentle smile and is sort of doing that sort of acknowledgement shake, if that makes sense. Just promise me, okay? Chopper?
He's muted.
Ah, phone call.
Man, that was my parents.
Oh, sorry, dude.
No problem at all. I promise. Something about protecting the family, I assume.
Yeah, he's basically walked up to you, hold out his claw in a handshake, and just basically says, "You promise?"
I grab it and shake it. I promise.
And he then looks at you, Ursula, and pretty much does the same thing.
I take his claw and then I whisper in his ear, "Don't abandon those you love the most."
He sort of is surprised a little bit, and he nods and goes, "I have made that mistake with what happened. I'll make a promise to you then. If you promise to protect my family when I'm not here, whenever I'm not here, I will never give up on her."
That's all I needed to hear. I give him a small smile and nod as I shake his hand. Claw.
Thing.
Dang.
With that, Crescendo just nods, and he looks at the both of you for a brief moment and goes, "You know, I can understand why Goldie speaks such praise of you two." He then turns back to look at you, Goldie. Goes, "Goldie, you've done good."
Can I say I am amazing?
At that point, you see, actually, Caitlin, could you roll a d20 for me, please? No bonuses.
Okay. Odie was just like, was it like at the end she was laughing at that, like, yeah, right?
Yeah. Alright, just roll a d20 and let's see what happens.
11.
11, okay.
Probably just gonna roll her eyes and like, don't oversell yourself now, you hear?
Well, I'll say the scenario, based on how that happened, I'll say that there's at least a few tears coming out of your left eye. So you two do see there's a few tears coming out of Goldie, but only through one eye.
I'm not fucking crying at all. Shut up.
Baka.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I ain't crying.
Not crying. The river just flew up and hit me in the face.
I'm not crying. I'm crying. I'm just sweating out of my ears, my eyes.
Oh.
I'm sweating out of my ears.
Well, it's better than hearing out of your mouth. John Ortiz, 2018.
Yeehaw.
Well, you know, you could always pull a Bill Cipher and just mix up all the orifices.
No! Get out of here, Gravity Falls! Alright. So at that point, Crescendo just looks over and goes, "Right, well, I think it's best if we get back into the city for now, I think."
Before the guards come out and try to, accuse us of something.
Yeah, that would probably be wise.
They already tried earlier, but they listened to us. They seem to hold Goldie in some regard. Anyway.
Alright, well, let's get in then.
I say I haven't pissed them off yet, right, Magnus?
For the record, neither am I, technically.
At that point, alright, so as you guys are heading back, Crescendo's giving the chuckle there, and you guys make your way back into the city safe and sound. And Goldie has that new technique, which has been updated into her Beyond, so we can take that later. Trip!
Yeah?
Now to you. So, during this time, you've made your way to the temple. As you make your way there, you do see that there's a few people who are currently working on the outside of it, sort of looking like they're trying to fix it up a little bit and just make sure everything's back up and running, because it still was a bit of rubble from what it was based on the attack and things. And the two figures that you see, one of them is a male human, roughly about his sort of late 20s, and the other one is a female who looks more smartly dressed and is probably about maybe in her sort of early 30s, give or take, around there. Hello, phone. Oh.
Everyone's getting phone calls today.
Yeah, I got a text message. Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Ignore that. Never mind. It's actually an important email. I'll have to look at that later. Don't worry. It's fine now. It's just an email regarding work, so I'll take care of that later. All right. So, the figures are there. The female figure notices you first as she's standing near the entrance, as the guy is a little bit on the roof, sort of putting wood planks in order. The girl just sort of looks at you for a minute, Trip, as you're approaching. Wait. Are you standing there, or are you approaching at the time? Sorry.
I'm approaching.
Okay. So the female figure looks at you and goes, yes, hello, I'm afraid, the temple is off limits for the moment while we fix things up. Can I help you?
Oh, I can see that. I saw it when I entered the city, and I was hoping I could maybe help rebuild it.
Help rebuild? Wait, I think I recognize you. You're with those traveling mercenaries, I believe, correct?
Yes, I am. I am Tripshield. I'm a cleric from, well, I'm just a traveling cleric and from another island, and, well, you can see she's being a bit awkward again.
Yeah. From another island? You mean you're not from Monu?
Indeed, I am not. I am from, give me my notes,
Your turn!
I'm from the island of Mortis.
From Mortis? Oh, that is a distance. I praise you for your safe travel.
Thank you. But, is there any way you can help? I am a forge cleric after all, so maybe I could help with some of the construction?
You hear then from the top, you then hear from the male figure who's sort of looking over and goes, "Hey, what's going on?" Oh, hello there. You just sort of look.
Trip gives a wave.
From what I heard up here, you said you're a forge something?
Yes, a forge cleric. A cleric with the forge, to be exact.
A forge cleric. Huh. Tell me, what can you make?
Let's see, what can you make? Well, it depends on what you need, but I am mostly meant to make, well, armor, shields, and that kind of thing, but I can also make tools and some materials.
Ah, we could probably use a few of them. What do you think? What do you think, High Priestess? And that now you realize, looking at it, you see that the female figure there her smartly dressed casual, you then see just under the base of her neck, there is a small gold chain. And there you do see the hanging off the necklace is the sign of a book. It's basically like an open book. And the figure goes, well, we are in need of a few more supplies. Tell me, are you able to construct any hammer and nails so we can rebuild some of the wood?
Yes, I can. I can even, well, I know how to use fabricate, so maybe I can change some raw materials into some other materials.
Oh, the blessings to the skies. You have no idea how much that would help all of us. You see, with the recent attacks, some of the stuff was destroyed either beyond repair or lost in the wreckage, or who knows. We literally only have a few materials, so we were trying to make the best we could. Yeah, and it hasn't been easy, so you're honestly a lifesaver. What's your name again? Sorry?
It's Trip Shield.
Trip Shield. Pleasure. Tell me, how long do you think it'll take for you to make this?
Well, depends on what I'm making, but it would take 10 minutes to fabricate something.
That actually works out perfectly fine. Tell me, what things can you fabricate?
In character explanation will take a while, so I'm just gonna read off the thing. Fabricate. Fabricate. You can convert raw materials into products of the same material. For example, you can fabricate a wooden bridge from a clump of trees, a rope from a patch of hemp, and clothes from a flax or wool. Choose raw materials that you see within range, and you can fabricate a large or smaller object contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes, and given a significant quantity of the raw material. If you're working with metal, stone, or another mineral substance, however, the fabricated object can be no larger than medium, contained within a single 5-foot cube. The quality of the object made by the spell is commensurate with the quality of the raw materials. The last line is, creatures or magic items cannot be created or transmuted by the spell, obviously. You also can't create items that require a high degree of craftsmanship, such as jewelry, weapons, glass, or armor, unless you have proficiency with the type of artisan tools used to craft such objects.
So definitely a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So she could, for example, make some bricks out of stone, or scaffolding out of wood.
So essentially, okay. So that means you could essentially make it a stronger church. So I'll say if you want to do that, you can do so. If you want to make it into stronger materials.
I guess she has to just get the materials, which probably are already some there, and she could just use fabricate to make that stuff, so it's good to save them a lot of time.
Okay, fair enough. So is it 10 minutes for one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say, based on how long it took you from leaving the group and what's going on with Goldie and things, based on the size of the church, I didn't think this through, so I'll roll a d20 to see how big...
I figured as much.
Yeah, I don't plan sizes. Okay, I'll say if you wish to help rebuild it to a sturdy level, it will take you about an hour. If you want to make it even stronger, then it will take you 2 hours, but you will suffer a point of exhaustion.
But I only have 2 spell slots for this, so I can only cast fabricate twice.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a thing you could do automatically. I didn't.
No, it's a 4 spell slots. It's a spell.
Sorry,
Fabricate's
my
a spell.
apologies. So you can only do it on 2 things.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, misunderstood.
That's fine.
Okay. I planned this. You can tell. Okay. I'll say based on a few things, I'll say... Yeah, if you want to take the 20 minutes, I'll say you can at least give them a good head start. But if you want to help them sort of rebuild it for a stronger level, you would have to wait until the next day and then do it again?
She's just gonna help out and see what's going to be tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless something happens.
All right. Okay. I have not done this one before, so you can tell.
No, it's fine. I mean, it is literally something that's mostly meant for her. It's not something every cleric can learn. It's literally a forged cleric thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right. I'll say, based on the scenario, what materials are you making? Because that might give me something to go on.
Well, it depends on what the church needs, of course. So it's probably gonna.
It needs mostly with what you've seen it before. It mostly needs wood for what it has for standard sort of base columns, and it has like stone slabs for a roof.
So I guess she will first get some wood, and then she will make some columns for that. It means 10 feet, so 10 feet cube. So that's possible for her to make columns.
Yep, that's.
So I guess that would be the first cast.
Yep, I'll say you can easily make the 4 for the corners easily.
So I guess that's the first thing she will waste a slot on, and the second one is that there's just rock for things, or are the slabs already made because she cannot fabricate. Remember, it's fabrication, not magically putting things there.
No, not stone merge, obviously.
Not stone merge.
They aren't there at the minute, so if you want to make like a stone that could be turned into them, you could probably find something to turn into it if you wanted.
Yeah, so I guess she just has to find some decent stone and then turn it into some slabs.
You're in a wreckage of a city. I think there's gonna be 1 or 2 pieces.
Yeah, there's gonna be enough. This is gonna be even some wreckages of the temple she can reuse otherwise.
Yeah, that should be fine. You could do that. It would look different, but yeah, should be possible.
Recycling!
Yeah, remember kids, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah. I guess that's what the 2 spell slots will be useful for the time being.
Alright. So I'll say you do that. That takes you the 20 minutes. Based on how big the place is, based on my roll, there's enough stone slabs to cover at least a good quarter. So if you want to get the rest of it, you'd have to come back on the next day.
And then she'll pretty much say that.
Right.
I'll see if anything happens, but otherwise I will try to be here to help.
Well, you've already become a massive help for all of us. The praise be to the skies and to the one you worship. So thank you.
Praise be Hephaestus and those who you worship.
I truly do not worship one true being. I am a being who truly accepts every being for who they are.
That's a delight to hear.
Unlike me, I believe in Bahamut. What can I say? I love my arts and crafts, so anything that's made of iron or things like that, I like.
Trip blinks from out and looks at him. Bahamut, you say?
Yeah.
I know someone who also worships Bahamut.
Really? Someone in the city?
You could say that, yes.
Huh. Well, if you find him, point him in this direction. Be nice to talk to someone else about it.
Be a bit difficult for the person, but I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate that, pal. And he gets back to trying to get as many stone slabs put in place as he possibly can. So, are you doing anything else there, Kotlal?
Just go into what's going. I think Trip is going to try and talk to someone who believes in Bahamut during the evening.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I planned. Fuck you. Alright, at this scenario, by the way, Liam, Zalion, and Trilly. The three of you at the beacon, you've been waiting patiently. Sorry, you've all been kept waiting.
Woo!
Yes, sorry. At this point, as you guys are all sat there, what are you guys doing in that sort of area there? So I just have to ask, are you guys staying in the beacon, or have you gone out to do something else in the city, or just so I know and I can piece things together? Or do I just assume that you're all waiting at the beacon and see what happens?
Trilly is probably tending the sparks and not drinking.
Alright.
Okay. I will be helping to tend with sparks, and I will be drinking.
It's like he never left.
I'm going to be I'm thinking about searching around town to find Anastasia.
Well,
haven't seen her,
Anastasia's your familiar. She's there in the beacon.
She's there in the beacon. I thought she was outside. I thought she was outside the gate because she helped close the gate.
That's where I mix things up. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go.
I made a note that there was a horse blocking. I forgot it was Anastasia.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. So Trilly and Liam, as you're looking over Sparks, how are you tending to Sparks, Trilly?
I guess just making sure he's fed. Making sure he's not pissed off at being ignored for a few days while all this shit's been going on.
Might be an idea. All right. So Sparks is he happily takes the food that you've got there. I'll say you managed to scrounge up a bit of good foliage to help with that. He sort of has the sort of he's sort of clapping one claw in place, then the other one. And it's sort of towards Liam a little bit.
Yeah, I'll start playing with that claw. I just grab my crowbar and just like a cat toy, just try to play with him.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
Ah, shit.
Yay, I found the bad stat.
I don't know. Is mine bad?
We'll find out. What's the bonus?
0.
Hey! Let's find out. Come on, I'd love the nat one, just for lols.
Normal.
Nat 1! Natural. Okay, so Liam, with no. Oh. So.
You do remember that feat I picked up, Brownie? Would now be a really good time.
Shit!
Oh my god.
Okay,
but
so Aeon's feat. What is your feat, Aeon?
Question is, are you going to use it?
No.
Fair enough. Well, as that, guess we'll keep that a mystery for now. So, as Trilly is tending to Sparks, for a moment you look away. Liam, with no knowledge how to entertain a scorpion, with your crowbar, you sort of tease it with the crowbar, but in the process, you accidentally bop it right on a soft spot where its claw is, and it whacks you with the claw. So it's gonna make an attack against you. Okay. Does a...
Try and hit him with his tail, with his stink on his tail.
No, it's just going with the claw for the minute. Oh, you have shield. Okay. Does a 24 hit? Yes! You wasted shield. So you blow it.
Yes.
So you blow up the shield. So you blow up the shield. In the process, as you do that, you are not quite prepared, and it manages to whack you just beforehand. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it whacks you with the claw, and you fall to the ground. So Trilly, at that point, you turn around and you hear the sound of the bars clanging from the claw just hitting the side of the bars, and you look, and there you see Liam flat on the ground with the crowbar next to him.
What are you sitting in the dirt for?
I was just having some fun. I was learning how to fly.
Liam gets hit, and Liam's just making like confused screaming noises.
Nah.
Tona?
And at that point, Trilly, you watch and you see the claw just try to lunge at Liam at that point, and you can tell by the sight of how long you've had him, that's frustration.
Truly, take good care of your scorpion, mate.
And because of that, it's actually going to make a claw attack to see if it can do it again, unless Truly wants to intervene.
Yeah, I think at this point Truly will intervene. Yeah, to sort of step between the two.
Turn a blind eye.
No, she said it. So Truly, you get
turn a blind eye. Sparks might get hurt.
Oh yes.
I love this. Alright, so at that point, I want you to make a dexterity check to see if you can get in the way in time. Let's have a go. Let's have a go.
Okay.
Yeah, up dex check.
Yeah, dexterity check for me, please. 22, easily. You managed to get in the way, and I'll say you managed to just gently push Liam aside, out the way before the claw gets in the way. And at that point, Sparks just looks at you for a moment, Trilly, and just has this sort of confused head tilt a little bit. And you see the claw trying to get back at Liam slightly. You could tell he's not happy with what happened.
Yeah, might take him a little while to get used to you.
Well, no problem. Bye. And I call for myself.
You motherfricker! So truly, as he says bye, poof, Liam disappears. Any response?
Just a long, drawn-out sigh.
Fair enough. Alright, okay, so we'll just quickly go back to Zelion, who's doing something. Zelion, you said you were going out to the city. What are you heading out? What are you going around the city for?
To find Anastasia.
Okay. Alright, make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception. 20 plus. Perception. 23.
23, yep. You look, and there you see, close to where the bridge is at this point, you see tied down by a small pole and a rope attached to her, Anastasia is just busy eating grass. As best as you can for being a familiar.
I smile and rush up to her, speaking in Elvish. There you are, Anastasia! There you are! I'm sorry for leaving you out here for so long. I stroke her nose.
Like something. We're all kind of shit with pets, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I will say, as you're just going out, by the way, at that scenario, you actually come across Magnus and Ursula, who are as they're just coming by. Actually, no. At this scenario, you head out the gate. Based on time-wise, I'll say this is where time paradox. You know what? I'll say based on time-wise, I'll say this is just as Goldie, Magnus, and Ursula and Crescendo are just on their way back. So if you wish to, you can call out to them or not.
I think I'm good.
All right, fair enough. So you're just there with Anastasia at the minute.
Yeah. I undo the rope around that's tying her to the bridge. Hey. So, who tied you here anyway?
Well, I'll say based on your perception check, you're not able to determine who by the sight. You can't see anything for the minute.
Well, whoever did it, I guess I should thank them for not running off with her. Or running up with you, I suppose. It's been a hectic few days, Anastasia. Yeah. I know. There's a lot to catch you up on. Well, I'll explain when we get back into Helix. And I kind of lead her back to the gate.
Alright. Based on your familiar, I'll say you're easily able to do that.
Okay. I get in and undo the rope that I guess is around her.
Okay, fair enough. You're easily able to do that.
Oh, right. So, hey, Anastasia, you want to just explore the city for? You want to explore the city with me for a bit? Just probably best if we take a look around, see if anybody needs help, and then climb onto her back and proceed with exploring.
All right. So, are you just looking around the city then, or?
Yeah, I'm just looking around the city.
All right. If you want to have a proper look, you can make a perception check, or if you want, you can just leave it as it is, and I'll just count that as you just looking around randomly.
I'll do a perception check.
Go ahead.
9.
You just see the standard side of rocks everywhere, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm just probably gonna head back and try to find one of the others.
All right.
One of my.
All right, that's fair enough. So you just make your way back to the beacon, yeah?
Yeah, I'm making my way back to the beacon.
Okay. Right. Okay. Is anybody else doing anything else?
To the blacksmith to get a new weapon, please. If it's okay.
Yes, that's fine. I'll say based on the time of the day. All right. Okay, so you make your way there. Magnus, Ursula, are you going with her, or what are you guys doing in the process? Because this is you guys are all coming back together.
A little part of me wants to look for that cat Magnus scared off.
Okay, it's up to you.
Fuck it. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna look for the cat.
Okay, in that case, make an investigation check.
Okay, 1d20.
Magnus, what are you doing while this is going on?
I'm going back to the beacon.
Alright, so you're going straight back to the beacon there. Alright, Ursula, 12. You describe the cat to a few people that you've seen, but no one really knows its proper location, as they assumed it's a stray. But where it is now is hard to determine.
Fair enough. At least I tried. I'm gonna head back to the beacon then.
Were you gonna try and make a cat a friend?
Nah, I just wanted to see if it was okay.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, so Goldie, you make your way towards the blacksmith, which I will move to you. Blacksmith down here. You make your way down there, and there you see, just casually working hard on a slightly rusted sword, you see the familiar friend to you of Titan. At that point, he just sort of, he's got his back turned to you a little bit, so he can't see you at the minute, but he's just there pounding on the sword at the minute. What do you wish to do?
Goldie then just like says like sort of like coughs and says like, excuse me.
Huh? Oh! He sort of turns around and looks at you. Ah, Goldie!
It's great to see that you're okay.
Huh. Likewise. One of your colleagues came by and dropped off their sword to get fixed up. Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries. Wow, that sword is really, really beaten up. I'm guessing that's for Magnus.
Yeah, that is actually. Supposedly he had some encounters that were quite tough and a black pudding that kind of rusted his blade a little bit, so I'm just gonna try my best to fix it up as best I can.
Wish you luck on that.
Well, that's all I can do. Anyway, speaking of do, what can I do for you?
Yeah. Wondering, do you think you could try and forge me a silver longsword, perhaps?
A long sword for yourself?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my mace has been with me for a long time, but at least with a long sword, I can at least put some distance between me and my enemies by poking them with the pointy end.
Well, you wouldn't have a good sword if it didn't get the pointy end, would you? Give me a second here. Sorry, Caitlin, I just have to double check something. Right. Simple weapons. Did you say a long sword?
Wood.
Hang on, you cut out a little bit on there, sorry.
Oh, a silver long sword.
Right. I have to give you this heads up as the DM's sake. I have to do it. As a cleric, you're not proficient in martial weapons, which is what that counts as. Simple weapons. The simple weapons you're looking for, if you want to keep using them as they are. There's a club, a dagger, a great club, a hand axe, a javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, a sickle, a spear, a light crossbow, a dart, a short bow, or a sling.
Oh, what's a sickle?
Sickle? It's it's basically the same type of thing that they use for crops. You know, those like a curved blade.
Okay, I get ya.
Yeah.
And also it's in the logo of, the USSR.
Oh! Right, oh, no. No fun.
We are not bringing the Russian memes in here.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so forget that then.
Yeah. Sorry, Caitlin.
No, it's fine.
I mean, you can still use them. Raven, help me out here. If it's a weapon that you're not, like clerics can't use martial weapons, can they still wield them, or is there no way?
You don't get any bonuses, no proficiency bonuses with the attack rolls.
Let me have a look. Right. Okay, yeah. So, looking at this, yeah. So how it works is you can use a weapon that isn't your type. The only downside, though, is you do not get proficiency bonus, which means you don't have any bonuses to the hit. So if you want to have the longsword, you can do, but it just means you're rolling a d20 with no strength modifier. So you'll be less likely to hit.
Okay, maybe not. In fact, would it be possible for me to upgrade my mace?
if you want to upgrade it to a plus weapon, you can easily do that. I mean, that's what Magnus did. Ain't that right, Magnus?
Aren't I back at the beacon?
Yeah, you are. I'm just saying that that's what you did for your weapon. You upgraded it, didn't you?
I mean,
Upgrade complete.
yeah.
Get out of here! We do not have time for a Dalek or a Cyberman.
I mean, yeah, I did. I did it by myself.
Alright, so yeah, I'll upgrade my mace.
Okay, give me a second here. I need to look at the fundamentals of this. How do I want to do this? Brownie planned ahead, as you can tell. You can't find a single thing.
Nah.
Alright, you know what? I'll make an exception on this end, because if I get it wrong as a DM, I apologize, but we'll do it like this. Wait, Ursula did a 22 on the spell attack? What did you use? I just saw that spell attack. Heidi, what did you use?
Heidi's muted.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I ignore those. Ignore those. I was messing around on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
I did not know that's what that did.
And now you know.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
And knowing self. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so, Goldie, if you want to upgrade you can upgrade your mace if you would like to. You can. I'll say, based on your history with the city, and based on a few other things, I'll say he can upgrade it for you for 50 gold.
What gold do I have, actually?
It should say in your items how much you have. We planned this.
So sorry.
No, not your fault. I should have. And a nice way to put. I normally have at least a character sheet ready to go, but since everyone was doing so great with it, I did nothing with it. You'll see my name is Brownie, and when Brownie decided to live stream, he decided to dunk his head into the water to fresh himself, but he was an idiot, so he forgot to raise his head in the water, so he sank.
What is my currency? I have 139 currency.
139. All right, let me have a quick book look. Let me have a look. A book look. Let's see. Extras. No, not really extras. We're looking at equipment. Ah, that's 139 gold pieces. Yeah, so you have 139. So if you want to upgrade it, it'll cost you 50.
Do that.
All right. So if you go to items.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're on the view part, you go to your equipment, press the bit on gold, just tap it. Tap it there, and then if you go to adjust currency, type 50 under gold and click remove.
Okay.
And there you go. So you paid the 50? Alright. So I'll say he's able to do that for you, and if he gets a chance to do it, he should have it for you ready by the next morning.
One more thing, actually.
Yes.
I'm
sorry.
I
Yes.
then. Oh, yeah. Goldie then quickly looks at Crescendo. Did our family have like a family mark or sigil?
You know, as a matter of fact, they did. I thought your mom would have told you at least about this. So, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We did. Why? What do you want to do? Or why do you?
I would like to put it on my weapon.
That should be possible. sir. And he sort of looks over and goes, oh, wait, another Dragonborn? Goldie? What?
I know, we're just everywhere. This is my uncle.
Uncle? Huh, well, blow me down. How you doing, good sir? Name's Titan. I'm the blacksmith here. And he sort of does a nod and is sort of back and acknowledges and goes, as Goldie asked, our family does have a symbol. Is that alright to get it engraved on the weapon? Should be able to. Where do you want to put it? Where do you want to put the mark on the weapon?
Would in the middle of the handle be alright?
Oh, that should be easy enough. Might take a little longer to get some craftsmanship on it, but I think I should be able to maybe do something. Do you have the mark? And he goes, as a matter of fact, yes. And you watch as he pulls out a small piece of cloth and he unwraps it. And there you see a small silver trinket. And the trinket is decorated with... I need to properly go about this because I haven't... Let's see. Go back. This is going back a bit in my notes. It's alright. At least it's something to clear up on. Okay, yeah. So, the symbol is a silver triangle. And off of the three edges, you see going inwards are three more spikes. So it's essentially an outer triangle with an inner points of a triangle inside. So as if you connected them up, it looks like it. And connecting in the three triangles in the middle is the symbol of a circle with the symbol of a hammer. Wait, no, sorry. No, that's a different one. Sorry, my mistake. Not a hammer. It is actually the symbol of a mace. And Crescendo looks at you for a moment and goes, though it was kind of each family was accustomed to a weapon mostly, so that's the reason. So if I can try to, let's see, is there a way I can make a... okay, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna freehand draw this so you have an example. I'm gonna screw this up. Alright, so let me see if I can do this right. So, it is essentially so it's a triangle. Then it looks... Just imagine that those triangles are colored in, by the way. So they go like that. Then it's a circle connecting the three like this. And then it is a handle there. And just assume that that looks like a mace. It's the best I can do. That is essentially what it looks like. Feel free to copy and paste that, or I will try and send a picture of it later.
I know, funny, it's a mace.
I did the best I can. Crescendo at that point just nods and goes, is there any way it can be done? He goes, well, it should be. Tell you what, since it's a customizable job, another 10 gold on top and we got it covered. And Crescendo just instantly puts his hand in there and puts the 10 with your 50. With that, Titan just scoops up the gold. He looks at you with a nod and goes, alright. Concerning I'm working on your friend's one, it might take me a little while to do a little bit of an upgrade in a job like this, so I'd say come round somewhere between the afternoon and the end of the day tomorrow. I should definitely have it by then.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Just Try not to get into scrapes without it, otherwise you might be a little, maceless, you know?
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Now then, I better get back to getting your friend's sword ready. I mean, let's face it, a warrior without a blade is like a mage without a book.
I think Magnus has like 10 blades on him already.
10? Oh, if I knew that, I would have charged him!
I think, hold on, I'm gonna do a quick history check and try and remember that fucking weapon Magnus has.
Go ahead, make a history check. You're on about the blade he picked up from Dixon.
Yeah, and
no.
Since I can't remember what the blade's called.
That's alright.
For the record, including the one that he's repairing, I have 8.
Oh god.
Oh my god, so I was close.
Yeah, not a bad guess. 12.
Plus the 2.
Yeah, so it's a 14. Alright, I'll say you're at least familiar with the name, but you're not familiar on its strength. It's called the Vorpal Blade. Vorpal.
Specifically, it's a long sword.
There you go.
He also has a Vorpal blade.
You watch him as he sort of stumbles in the back. He has a what?
Yeah, he managed to get that off one of the Black Pen members.
Oh no, I really wish I did charge him. Well,
How about this? If I can give you 20 gold for all the hard work you've done.
you know what? That sounds fair enough.
He then gives him 20 gold.
Alright. Magnus, you get a sudden feeling within you like something's just happened, but you're not sure what.
You feel your sins crawling down your back.
Get the fuck out
Or
of here!
the sacred blades.
Huh, wait, Flowey, what are you doing here?
Odie.
Alright. So he just sort of gives the nod as he does that and goes, alright. Just make sure you tell Magnus that you owe him for this.
Trust me, I will.
Right, well, I better get back to work. We'll try and chat a little later, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and Crescendo. Yes? Later, you and I are having a drink. It's customary, because this one's a friend. Any family of a friend is a family of friend of mine. This Dragonborn's done a lot for this city. And you see Crescendo just look at you, Goldie, with this look of a few blinks. And with that, Crescendo just sort of smirks and goes, yep, she is a real bless. We wouldn't have her any other way.
Okay, so next thing on my list to do.
Oh god, she has a list! Alright.
I'm going to...
The list.
It's a cookbook.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the potion shop.
Okay.
Because we need some fucking healing potions, dude.
Alright, if you're after some healing potions, I
That's
can...
one thing I didn't get on my list.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think somebody brought that up and somebody... Okay.
Maybe it's me.
Golly, sorry about wasting the potions, but you get the kill with one.
Okay, if you want to have a potion of healing, the potion shop right now, because they're getting back into business, they have 2 potions of healing right now. They are 50 gold a piece, so you can buy the 2 together for 70.
That's a steal.
Let me just double check how
It's a
much.
big steal.
You haven't got enough, I know you haven't. You've just paid about about 70 gold in total towards the weapon.
Fuck you, Magnus.
So you're just yeah, Magnus owes you back for this big time.
No, wait.
Eh.
Fuck you, Magnus.
He did say he'd do my work for free, so I don't owe you anything.
Yes, but he also didn't know that you had a Volvo blade, yep.
Which I stole!
I would have got enough if I didn't pay for Magnus. Damn it. Okay, I have enough for one potion. Oh wait, unless Crescendo gives me 1 coin.
You're not by 1 coin?
Yeah, I got 69.
Nice.
Giggity.
You know what? I'm still invisible, so I might as well pop up there.
Alright, okay. You know
Oh,
what?
yes.
You know
Liam,
what?
the
I'll give Liam
human.
1 chance. Liam, make a perception check. I'll see if you at least noticed Goldie heading in that direction.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Hey! 2! You arrive with no sign of Goldie.
Okay.
I'll say at that point. I'll say if you want to, you can try to make an investigation check, but if so, Goldie will still buy the 1 potion.
Maybe I can, like, persuade the shopkeeper.
You can certainly try.
So, yeah, as Goldie's making her way, she goes into the potion shop.
Okay.
I won't just appear and just give 1 coin and no.
Alright, okay. You know what? Goldie, make a perception check. And it'll be your last one with the +2 bonus.
I'm gonna miss you.
Well, pray to your god, it might come back.
Every day.
Maybe. Let's find out. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Ooh, 21! Alright.
21.
I'll say at this point, Goldie, as you're there in the potion shop, you watch as a gold coin just floats gently by the side of you. This magical coin onto the desk.
What? What the fuck?
The potion shop
a miracle from the heavens. Cool.
at this point, the potion keeper. Oh no! Not again! No! They're back again! No! I'm sorry! I'm good. Just runs into the back.
Not again.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, missed that.
Yeah, Goldie, you hear that noise. You hear the noise of Liam speaking.
Is that you?
No, obviously it's not me.
Goldie then kicks out to the voice and hopes that she kicks his shins.
Okay, make an attack roll at disadvantage with your strength modifier.
Liam's really gonna get injured today, isn't he?
First a scorpion, now let's see if a dragonborn can do it.
Oh my god.
You know what? We'll add this with the +2 because I'm in a good mood and this is a good joke to have. Oh, 6. Oh, no, that's not going to hit even with it because it's disadvantage.
It can still be a 1, and if it's a 1, it's gonna go hilarious.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kick someone else.
Totally calling it. It's gonna be either a 2 or a 1.
Oh. No tea.
Oh. No. You go for the kick where you've heard the voice before. You go for the kick and completely miss.
Mid time.
Liam, where the fuck are you?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to kick again. Well, I'm off. Bye.
Alright, at that point, Liam, you walk out the door and the door makes a ding ding ding.
I want to
Frustration.
meet you so badly, Moonraven. You'd be a fun dude to hang out with.
So there's just that coin on the table there, and then even the noise, the keeper comes out and goes, Is it safe to come out?
Yes, annoying guy is long gone.
It's in all this pot.
For a moment, I thought that was the merchant spirit.
Merchant spirit?
Yeah, supposedly it's a weird, spooky spirit that apparently if you are short by some money and a shopkeeper will not give, it will come out and make the difference and try to scare the shopkeeper.
Guessing that's why shopkeepers are so willing to get as much gold as possible.
Essentially, so that way they could get much there and try not to anger the spirit. That thing has been haunting me like 4 times.
I suspect.
Cool. You made that up on the spot.
Cool. Yes, the fuck? How'd you know?
I take it that business hasn't been going well.
Oh, it's been going well. It's just every so often somebody comes in and puts the extra money on the table for the customers. I'm not complaining, I still get gold, but it's just spooky how a gold coin just suddenly appears and goes ding right here on the desk.
Maybe it's just good fortune.
Hey, it's extra gold for me. I ain't complaining.
Anyway, I was wondering, do you have any healing potions for sale?
Well, I have these 2 right now. So, as stated before, it's 1 potion that's 50 gold, or you can have both of them for 70.
Are you willing to sell for 2 potions? For maybe are you how much are you willing to sell those 2 potions there?
How far are you willing to go?
Oh god, am I hackling?
Yes, that's what you're doing. You wanted it, so you got it.
Well, since not to like brag or anything, but we did help the people of Helix here. So I'm guessing to make it fair, maybe I can give you 50 gold coins for 2 of them.
Make a persuasion check. You're gonna have to roll high because you are really essentially asking for buy one get one free.
Would have gave her the gold, but I'm so.
I hasn't turned.
But to be fair, without us, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Who said that?
And then his money's worth nothing.
Who said that? Who said that? blasted Zoid mice. Ooh, 18, and you know what, the 20 there, so the +2 will end that for that one there, so that's technically 20. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll a D100.
What?
I'm gonna roll it on this. Based on that number there, I will roll it. If it is 60 or higher, then you get the sale. Any lower than 60, it's a fail. Sound fair? So you're aiming for 60 or higher if you want this for your deal. Here we go. No. No, look there. He sort of leans in and goes, that's essentially ripping me out of 1 potion. 70.
Okay, fine, 70. Plus, I guess for that gold coin there.
I missed a raid.
Yep. Wait, we had a raid?
You didn't hear it? Oh yeah, I switched to acting up, but no, Ben just raided us.
Oh, hi Ben! Oh shit, didn't realize you were, sorry! Sorry dude, oh my god, we're on 17 viewers, holy shit. I didn't hear the notification, I actually don't have them on my thing, I'm sorry. Oh jeez, I feel bad now, I'm so sorry everybody.
Okay.
I'm so sorry everybody, how you all doing? I missed it. Twitch is being a big... Yeah, that's about right. Alright. So, You paid the 70. I can now tell you that Goldie has officially have no money left at all. She is completely skint.
King broke. This is because I was being so nice to fucking Magnus because I'm who has fucking 8 blades plus a fucking legendary blade.
He got the fucking 4-pull blade. Yeah, yeah. If you only said that.
And Magnus, how much fucking gold do you have?
You'll have to find out when you speak to him. He's still fun. All right.
Magnus.
Unofficially, a lot.
Yes.
You
So much goddamn money. I haven't spent money in a long time. Let's just say that.
Give me some of your money.
Brownie will remember this.
You've known! That's the thing! You've known about this!
I know!
I spent almost 1,000 gold on a fucking invisibility potion, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Still have money left over.
Magnus, you have 808 gold. Give me half. Give me fucking half.
No! It's all mine,
Now, be nice, everybody. Be nice. Alright, so...
What's
Goldie,
nice?
So, Goldie, are you heading back now?
Can I have like one look around to see what other potions they have? I'm just to maybe.
You know what? I can bring this up. There is a few. There is mostly like books and things, and a few vials on the walls. Some of them are cooking away. But the only ones that stand out is a black potion in a round bottle, or there is also a long blue bottle, essentially the equivalent of like those Coca-Cola bottles that you find, sort of like that. But it's a blue bottle and you can't see the liquid inside.
I turn to the shopkeeper and point to those 2 potions. What are those?
Those 2? Well, that black one there is a potion of explosive liquid. You throw it, and where it lands, it creates a boom. The problem is it can't tell friend from foe, but it's only one use.
I can definitely tell my friends aren't going to let me have that potion.
No.
Probably not. That blue one there is something special.
Special? In what way?
It's called a potion of Titan strength.
Let me guess, it gives strength boost?
For 24 hours it does.
Be good for at least one of them. For one of my friends. How much is for that one anyway?
For that blue one?
Yeah.
That'll run you about 600 gold. It's the only one I got left, and it's not very easy to make, you know.
Perfect. Understandable.
As for the explosive liquid, that'll run you back about 60 gold.
Maybe I could get Liam to buy it. I think he might have some use for it. He seems like the type of guy who likes explosions.
Liam? You mean Liam? You mean Liam Rusk?
Yes.
Oh, that asshole.
Oh, I take it you don't.
Whoa!
Don't like him? All I hear from his shop, well, the remains of his shop a few doors down, all I kept hearing was bang, boom, boom, bang, clang, bang. In that order.
Don't forget the booms!
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Oh, I'm guessing he's quite loud with his shop.
What?
Well, all I can say is I feel for the guy losing his home and a business. Don't get me wrong. But it's annoying when it's in the middle of the night and you're trying to sleep after 7 hours of potion brewing and crafting.
Oh, you know what? Fuck this. I want to walk in. I'm not invisible.
So you drop invisibility?
Yeah.
All right. You drop invisibility and you're just walking in.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Oh, look who's here now.
Look, you have special potions to go nap time. Don't complain about Emmy.
I look at Crescendo. I feel like we might be walking into something a bit like out of our.
I tend to agree with you. Should we wait outside?
Kitty!
Probably best. I feel like if this argument keeps going, that I think someone's going to use that explosion potion.
Explosion potion? That's my favorite.
Oh no! Oh, Goldie! You see the shopkeeper just bury his head in his hands.
Oops.
Oh, yes, it's a potion of explosive liquid.
Oh man, I love this campaign.
I hope the 11 watching are too. Even though they just tuned in.
Well, they could have seen it earlier when Magnet scared the cat.
All right. So Goldie and Crescendo, are you guys going out?
First, I point to that black potion for Liam.
Oh. All right. Pointed there. So Liam, you do see the small round bottle of the black liquid inside it.
Is it behind him or is it somewhere on the shelf?
It is on a shelf that is close to the counter. It's essentially right next to it, but it's one of those, if he reached over the counter, he could grab it.
Oh yeah, I grab it.
Alright, in that case, I need you to make a dexterity check to see if you can grab it before he does.
Just fucking leaving. I push Crescendo out the door.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 17. I'm gonna roll mine. So, he notices you going for it, and in the process he goes, "No, you!" And he stumbles over the counter with a nat 1. And he falls on his face just as you rush by, so you grab the token.
You know, these come in really... What the hell are you doing? Yes. Those are not words. Try using words.
I said
Oh, so I did get it right the first time. Okay, now got it.
I wish diction blew up you.
Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a nice night's sleep.
Well, you will have nice night sleeps now. It's not like my workshop's working.
You know what your voice reminds me of, Chris?
What?
Is that one sleazy pawn shop dealer from the new Pixar movie Onward?
I've not watched that, so I have no idea.
He sounds
Turns out the sword's the only one of its kind in all the land, so instead of 10 out of run, you're 10,000.
Suddenly the shopkeeper raises up and he suddenly goes, "Wazowski."
My Wazowski.
Hey Liam, you're late on your rent.
Always watching.
Remind me, did they actually get the potions of
Yes,
healing?
you do have the potion in your hand.
No potion of healing. Did they buy it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's a shame that you're an asshole, but you know, you make fine potions. I just walk towards the door, and I'm like, "Oh right, this is yours," and I throw it back towards him, and I walk out the door.
Wait, what? You're throwing the potion back?
Yeah, towards him, so I hope you can catch it. Because he's a fucking asshole.
Well, he's gonna have to try and catch it.
Yes.
You asshole.
Okay.
Oh no.
We're so
He
happy this
provoked
lady
it.
night.
Okay. Oops, I dropped the dice. That's gone.
So
Okay.
guys, who's more of an asshole, Goldie or Liam?
I don't know right now.
Look, he is an asshole.
Well, this
He provoked me.
is gonna.
Can we
be fun.
call it a draw for the minute?
I
Until we
really
get
hope he catches it.
With a 4 minus 1.
Huh?
No, he does not. So
Oh.
you throw the potion. He's flat on his face. He reaches with his hands and misjudges it, and the potion lands and splashes all around. In case you wondered, I'll explain what the potion does, because it's a
Oh,
unique
fuck.
here. Potion of explosive liquid. Throwing this potion onto the ground creates a generated black smoke. Any creature who is within 10 feet of the blast radius, which is a square for the record, is in that blast radius, takes 1d10 points of poison damage. Then, if any creature is caught within the smoke as it catches fire, will take an additional 3d10 points of damage unless they save a DC save of 12. So he's just taking the smoke unless someone casts fire. So,
I just opened the door again, like, and another thing. Oh, you were supposed to catch that.
Alright, he's gonna take his damage. Okay, that's just 2 points of poison damage.
Okay, I drag him out of the smoke.
Alright, that's fine. You're able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not evil.
Yet.
You're just chaotic.
Technically, I'm lawful neutral, but he was a bit of an ass.
Oh, great. Another neutral. Hi, Goldie.
Goldie 2.0.
True neutral, so...
so that's worse. But anyway. Alright, you pull him out. He's just there on the ground. He's just looking at you as he's like, Liam. Liam, you asshole.
You asked for this.
Hey, you woke me up.
But,
On a side
You have a
note,
light.
Cotlol has named Raven the Dumb Bucket.
Yeah, fair.
Alright. Anything else? While you're dealing with a grumpy potion keeper on the ground?
Would I know that fire would make it go boom?
Oh no. Yeah, make either medicine or arcana check. Goldie, I'm just asking for the sake of it, where are you?
Like outside the shop.
Alright, nat 20.
Why?
You clearly know both from the name and the smoky vapor and how much it caused a damage to him. You definitely know this will cause a boom.
Okay. I grab my tinderbox and I'm like, look, I don't want any trouble.
Oh no.
Let's part as friends because I will go on an adventure. So, friends.
You're leaving the city?
Oh, only for a while. It's not like I've got a workshop or anything at the moment.
The potion maker looks over at you, Goldie, as if for an acknowledgement.
Did you do?
Yeah, Goldie's just watched you drag out the potion keeper, Liam, and has no idea what you've just done.
Look, I threw back the potion because I forgot I took it, and he didn't catch it because he's stupid.
That potion could have blown you up to smithereens, you moron!
No. Look, and I showed it in the box. Look, if I would actually light it on fire, it would go boom.
Liam,
You see the potion keeper look at the flame and his eyes just widen and go, Okay, we're best friends, we'll make cookies when you come back, just don't blow up my work!
Well, I didn't light it, I just grabbed the tinderbox. It's fine.
Don't blow up my work!
No, that's fine. Well, it was nice to see you, buddy. See you next time. And I walk out.
asshole.
He was an asshole.
William's my new favorite character now.
He was a fucking asshole. He deserved this.
Ben with the best comment. Don't blow up my work again. All right. So is there anything else anyone is doing?
Can I have a... Oh, wait. Oh, no, if I was evil.
Yes. Go on. Blow it up.
I have a tinderbox too.
Oh, no. No.
Oh god.
No.
Oh god.
Please.
Hey, does anyone remember
Felix
when we-
again?
But you don't even need a tinderbox because you can just use Dragon's Breath.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to waste it.
Honestly, what did you say, Aeon? Sorry?
Does anyone remember when we were the heroes?
Ah, those were the days.
Okay.
When Trip today was helping me build a temple, and now people are burning down the city again. Isn't this great?
Alright, moving on.
Okay, so yeah, if I if I was evil, then yeah, I would totally throw that tinderbox into that fire.
No. Evil means that you're doing things for your benefit. Doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. Just to clarify.
But having fun at someone else's expense is
You mean
Fine.
fun.
Okay, so Godie just held out her hand to help the shopkeeper up.
Okay. He sort of takes the hand slowly and looks at you and goes, "Is he traveling with you?"
I can't tell if I should be scared, worried, or be happy. No, actually, wait. Happy isn't the right word. Feeling great despair. That's it.
I suppose that does make sense. Just watch him. All right.
Yes, I will try my best to keep him in check.
Just. And at that, the potion maker just looks at you, just sort of does that sort of hand wave as if to say, just go, while he's just trying to open the door and wait for the smoke to clear out of his house.
You know, it would be a shame if Liam came back, maybe as a reward to make sure he never disturbs you again. You could give me that blue potion.
You're an asshole.
But a very good haggler.
That is a very good haggler. Alright, make a persuasion check.
Can it be
And people call
advantage?
me-
No, because he's more annoyed and looking at his place right now.
Persuasion, I mean.
Also, Trilly says coming soon. Evil Party one shot. Ah, Doom. There is actually a Doom one shot D&D game, by the way.
Oh, there's also Descent into Everness,
Yes, there's that one as
which
well.
is hell.
Yeah, and then there's also I think Escape from the Bloodkeep. That's one I'm seeing around.
I don't have that one.
No. It was.
Okay.
I don't know if it was homebrew or not. I know there was a demo that did
until
it.
it's done.
16. He just looks at you and goes, "No, that's my most expensive one. I can't just give that one away."
+2.
No, so
'Cause-
18. Still not enough.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a shame. I can always, for Liam to come back here, I could always, make sure you'll never ever see him again. Like, ever.
He
Could be in another city.
He just sort of just opens the door and goes, "Look, I need to focus on my place, so just go." And he just walks in and closes the door, and you just hear a shh.
It was worth a shot.
I don't know what to think of your personality, Goldie. Crescendo's just there with his arms crossed. Just sort of with that disappointed dad look.
I'm not mad, just disappointed. Like Cody just waves a hand. Listen, I'm willing to help people, like anyone along the way, but if I see something that can benefit us on our journey, then I'm willing to take it. I mean, and plus, come on, the price that she was charging with those potions was just bonkers. You have to admit.
Concerning what I've heard those things can do, I think maybe it might have been a bad thing.
Those were actually really fair prices.
I've done my research on those ones.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I did my research on those ones. And I wasn't gonna let you fucking ruin them. Not easily, anyway. Alright, so, are you doing
Ben's
any...
off to go grab a drink and some popcorn, by
Oh,
the way. I think he's
thanks,
enjoying
Ben.
it.
Nice to know we make such a show.
At
Alright.
least we got at least we got 2 healing potions.
Nearly destroyed a shopkeeper.
Technically, Liam nearly destroyed a shopkeeper.
Look, it didn't happen.
Liam, there was a chance you could have blown up the shop, and then you might have got us kicked out again.
No, there were no flames. It was safe.
You were holding a tinderbox. That's
Yeah,
like
I didn't light it.
you were fucking implying it.
No, I was just showing him that I had this fancy tinderbox.
As you're having this conversation out in the open, a guard listening in goes, "What was that?"
Look, the potion maker was being an asshole again, like always. So I put him into his place again. Nothing new.
Can I kick Liam to shut him up?
Go ahead, make an attack. Do you take it willingly, Liam?
No.
Then Goldie, attack with your strength modifier.
I am laughing so hard right now. I need to breathe.
You know, we need some city music in here for a while, but okay.
Alright, no, okay. I could change that very, very quickly to something. I could change that.
I remember when Brownie said there would be no combat, but no. I've been attacked by a scorpion,
How about
by
this?
Goldie.
Better.
Thank you.
I got 17.
17. What's your armor class?
17.
That hits, so 1 point of damage against Liam, and Liam gets kicked.
Wait, can I kick him in the shins?
Yeah.
No, I think you've already declared this a random kick.
Yep.
Damn it!
Yeah, so that kick is that. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d6 to see where that hits him, just for the sake of it. That hits him right in the back of the. That hits him right in the back of the foot.
Fuck up, Liam.
These wasn't the balls.
Why are you kicking me?
Because if you keep talking, we're gonna get in trouble by the guards.
Guards! She kicked me!
Wait, are you trying to persuade the guards to look at Goldie?
Yes.
You cunt.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
She attacked me. Like, totally unprovoked.
And this man nearly blew up a shop.
Is the roll? There's the roll.
17.
Goldie then points. Well, this man tried to blow up a shop.
I did not try to blow up a shop.
Okay, well, Goldie, make a counteract persuasion. Just roll a persuasion check of your own, and we'll see who the guards listen to first.
Like the most stupidest shit.
I wanted this as a nice, peaceful moment, and we instantly get this. I should have made the price cheaper.
No, you
You shouldn't have. This is glorious.
I'm so glad.
Plus,
It was supposed to be Goldie do things at 24. So the guards look at Goldie, but they look at Liam for a moment, and then they hear Goldie's words, and they instantly flick back at you, Liam. Blow up the potion maker. Liam, I thought we told you about your kabooms.
But no, it was not my kaboom. I did not purchase the potion.
You
It was his kaboom.
potion. You threw the potion at her.
I threw it back at him. He failed to catch it.
That counts as an attack.
No. I was casually throwing it back. If he can't catch it, he shouldn't try to catch it. He just should have asked me to give it instead of throw. This is his fault.
Slash for drop.
At this point, you actually see him raise his spear up into the air, and he calls out, "Cuffed!" And at that point, another 3 from the outskirts, and all 4 of them are charging at you, Liam.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast invisibility.
Oh, you fucker. Alright, I'm gonna make a dex to see if any of them can get there beforehand. I'll say, because you're going invisible, I'll say they have to beat your armor class.
Wait, I'm gonna use Dispel Magic.
I fucking love all of you at this point. Alright.
You started the PvP unintentionally.
I haven't even set up the PvP mode. I haven't even got that far yet. Alright. Well, I'll say if this doesn't work. Let's have a look. So, first roll. That is 11, so no.
To clarify, Ben, who just came back,
That's cocked.
Goldie and Liam are having a little spat in front of the guards, and the guards are charging at Liam, and Liam's trying to escape, and Goldie's not having any of it.
Okay, so that one's a 13, so that misses. Second one, 19. So one's got you, and the second one, that's a 13 again. So no, so what? So the one that was talking to you that managed to get a hold of you, but since you got invisible, he's looking a little worried. Goldie, you want to cast Dispel Magic? Okay, yeah, cast Dispel Magic. So now Liam is just stood there, literally in a position of being held tight. So therefore, he goes, thank you, Goldie, as helpful as always.
Problem.
Now, Liam.
He insulted me. He was being really rude.
To be fair, like, if I was kept all night by you, I would be pretty pissed off as well.
Look, we always had potions to go nap time. It's not my fault. Also, I always stopped at 12.
Well, at this point, the guard who's got a hold of you is actually going to try and grapple you to the ground, so I need you to make a contested strength check, please. Oh, hello, Jen. Good to see you. Long story short, it's
Nat 20.
That's a nat 20 to 19. I have to get a natural 20, otherwise this is going to be interesting. I went the other way. Nat 1. So you managed to, with a quick movement of your arms. In fact, tell me how you want to break out of the grapple.
I'm just going to roll forward.
Alright, so you roll forward and he tries to get a rope around your arms. He just watches you roll forward and now you're there and now 2 of the guards...
Wait, I want to cast sleep.
You want to cast sleep?
Yeah, I want to cast sleep on
Now you're actually being an asshole.
I don't even know if you have enough hit points there. It's alright, Jen. Okay, so cast sleep there. You're casting it on...
Liam.
On Liam, okay, so how many do you have to roll?
Sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d. The total is how many hit points of a creature the spell can affect.
So you need to somehow, in a way, knock him out with sleep.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. 5d8. Or if you cast it at a 2nd level or higher, you cast 2d8 extra for each level cast higher. So what level are you casting it?
Level 1.
So level 1, so just 5d8, so 40 is the maximum.
Probably not gonna work, but oh well. So, this is gonna be the most funniest shit in the world, because we're
Well, not every week, we do D&D every 2 weeks.
I said every other week.
Oh, sorry, I missed the other week, it looked blurred out to me, sorry.
It's alright.
I am Derp.
I do.
Always.
Why do you do it this way?
5d8. I just want to say
No, that's the whole 24. So, Raven, do you have 24 hit points right now or not?
More.
You have more. No, sleep doesn't work.
Do any of the guards have 24 hit points or less?
Oh, it's in an area.
oh fuck.
It affects them. Wait, hold on. How big's the area? Because one of them was right on top.
20 feet.
Huh?
20 feet of
20
the point
feet.
you choose.
That affects them. So.
In ascending order of current hit points. So,
It's,
yeah.
So it starts with the lowest hit points, which unfortunately is all 4 guards.
Wait, they all in total have less than 24?
Okay, sorry, my apologies, I misread that. Just one of them. They have 15 hit points each. So, the guard that tried to grapple is now fast asleep.
My bad. Wrong person.
Yeah, the other three now look and they're looking at you, Goldie, go, what?
Sorry, I went for the wrong person.
Why did you do that?
I was trying to get you.
By the way, back at the beacon, all of you that are there now watch as the guard has now rushed straight into the courtyard, and all of you now see a panting guard.
Oh god.
But I didn't do it.
Oh no, this is away from the market square. This is back at the beacon, back at the castle. So all of you in there, except for Liam and Goldie, you watch as the guard comes in and goes, Goldie and Liam, causing a disturbance.
Oh god.
Of course they are. Why am I not surprised?
Alright, let's go wrangle our Dragonborn again.
Alright, so who the beacon's going after?
Magus.
Wait,
Me too.
Magnus, Ursula, Zelion, Heidel.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
sorry.
first time
sorry.
you spoke for now.
I've been waiting until I could talk.
I'm sorry. All right, Trilly, are you staying there?
Probably go with and bring spots as well. Why not? Everyone's
you're bringing the scorpion? Okay. Trip, what about you?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Trip, what are you doing?
Bubsy walks by.
Trip is gonna be Trip, and at this point, he's actually gonna use the moment to split away from the group to do that thing she was gonna do.
Wait, by going back to do what you do, what's that exactly? You mean
To the person who also worships Bahamut.
Oh no, he's not in the city. He's back at Noir.
Other thing. The other person.
Oh, sorry, mixed up people. All right.
I know what you mean. That person also was it, but she was meaning that person is sort of in the city, remember?
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll get to that in a minute. So all of you now, except for Trip, who's going off to wander, you all now and you see the sight of a guard fast asleep, 3 guards rushing towards Liam, but they're also looking at Goldie, and now Goldie and Liam, you look and you see your comrades have run straight into the market square, with Ursula and Zelion leading the head charge.
Point out Liam. He started it.
I did not.
What? All right. What even happened?
This moment decided to throw an explosion potion at the shopkeeper.
No, I threw it back at him to give it back.
I climb off of Anastasia's
Chopper.
back.
There's a lot of noise from you.
Sorry, forgot the mic wasn't muted.
All right.
And she put that guard to sleep. Like, what the hell, man?
I was trying to get you to sleep.
Look,
Alright,
if you didn't spell my invisibility, I would have been out of here. So this is on you.
Because if you ran away while the guards were searching for you, it's going to be bad news for us, especially if you're going to be wanted.
Oh, I'm not going to be wanted. It's fine.
Really? Those guards would disagree.
Look,
All
the
right.
potion maker is a friend of mine now. This is all
Alright,
fine.
guys.
Ursula goes up.
Enough!
Don't shout at me.
I'll
Jeez.
shout at you all I want.
Oh, and Zelion's coming over too.
From the top. I want to hear it one at a time from each of you.
God damn it, Cotton.
And
Let's start with Goldie.
I actually want to do. Actually, hold up before you ask any questions. I want to do something
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
just to make sure that these two are being honest.
Oh, fuck.
I gesture for Ursula to back up a bit.
I know what
Okay.
you're going for!
I back up
And
a
I-
little.
Yeah, I cast Zone of Truth around Liam and Goldie.
The spell she just learned when she leveled up.
I think I might show off one of my new spells,
Well,
actually, if that's
one
alright.
Second, Zelion, what's the range on Zone of Truth?
Okay, Zone of Truth is with. Okay, you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range.
Alright, so the fact that you're right in the front means the fact that you're in the range of that circle too.
Oh, I'm gonna step up.
So,
Then.
okay, so you can lie all you want. Alright, until the spell ends, right, oh, sorry. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there, which technically you two are, need to make a charisma saving throw. So, Liam and Goldie, charisma saving throw, please. Oh, Liam failed it with a 6.
Yep. Definitely failed it.
So, Goldie, saving throw.
Give me a check. 3. So it's like this.
Yep, 12. What's your spell DC, Zelion?
15.
15.
Yeah,
So
I know.
both Goldie and Liam have to tell the truth.
Alright, well, I was already telling the truth.
And for an added bonus, I think I'm going to show off one of my new spells, Detect Thoughts.
Alright, and I turn to Ursula. Okay, you may now ask your questions.
Oh no, you watch and you see Ursula is now chanting away, and Ursula is now gonna cast Detect Thoughts as you gather there. Magnus, you walk up and now you see a bright circle darting around the two look over the fight, and now Ursula is chanting away.
Yeah, I'm not going around there.
Alright, oh, Detect Thoughts there. Okay, so when you cast the spell as an action on each turn, technically you can't do it now because of time and things, but let's see.
Damn it.
Well, it casts an action to do it, and you use an action to detect thoughts, so you have to wait until somebody does something else.
Alright.
Let's have a look here. So who are you casting it on first?
Liam.
Liam, okay. Liam, could you make an intelligence check for me, please?
Oh, thank God.
This has completely gone the other way where I wanted this session to go. Just for clarity. Nat 20.
It's fun.
So, yeah, so the spell ends, so Detect Thoughts does not work.
Fair enough. Oh well. He's in the circle of truth anyway, so.
Alright, so Zelion, it's up to you there if you want, or who's asking the question first.
Alright, I'll have Ursula ask her question first and... Okay.
Good cop, bad cop.
Alright. Goldie. What were you guys doing even in this area?
Some bloody health potions. Crescendo can, vouch for me on this.
I look over at Crescendo.
That is correct. We stopped off at Titan at the blacksmith. Then we went to go shopping for some potions. We were a bit short in the money, and next thing you know, something about a merchant spirit popped about a coin on the counter. We had enough money for the potions. Goldie then asked about the other potions in the shop, and then next thing you know, the shopkeeper suddenly talked about Liam.
Alright.
Okay.
And then as we were talking about Liam, he suddenly showed up out of nowhere. And from the looks of it, it seemed like they didn't have very good chemistry together. So I kind of took Crescendo out to let them talk. And the next thing I know, I see Liam dragging the poor shopkeeper out her shop, and to only find out that he threw the fucking explosive potion at her.
Explosive potion? I am not even gonna ask about that.
Explosive?
Yeah, apparently it was a black liquid in a bottle.
Wait!
No.
I pull out a vial, something kind of like this, and it holds a black liquid in it.
That's exactly it!
Huh? I was wondering what this was.
I was wondering how long it would take!
I had a
Oh
feeling
yeah, that's a potion that I found, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm so happy I looked at my equipment earlier today.
So just to verify for the sake of you two having this, just for the sake of this, and I'm going to pass this on, Zelion, you have the exact same potion. So just be aware, and Ursula, you have a half one because it's a vial.
Wait, I got one too? I thought I gave it to her.
Oh, is it to Ursula?
That might have been it. Yeah, that might be the one that he gave me.
Yeah, I got sick.
All right.
Zelion got sick.
All right, then in that case, that's what that vial is. So just so you know, that vial, it has a range of 30 feet. Any further than 30 feet, you have to make a strength check to see if you make your target. The short version is you throw it, it hits the ground, it creates a cube area of 10 feet, and essentially anyone who's within it takes 1d6 points of poison damage. Then, if the thing casts a light within 2 rounds, they will take 3d6 points of fire damage.
Got it.
Right. There, carry on.
I carefully put the potion back in my satchel. Back to questioning. So what happened after the potion got thrown and Liam started dragging out the shopkeeper?
Well, me and Liam were then arguing. And then the guards heard our commotion. He was going to run his mouth to probably make things worse. I tried shutting him up by kicking him. Of course, that didn't work. And he was going to get me done by the guards, so I decided to shove him under the bus.
You fought back.
Yeah, I ain't getting arrested.
Can I interrupt?
Yes.
Aeon, you're slightly echoing.
Oh, me?
No, Aeon.
I mean, Aeon and Alpha begin with A. So guess what, my friend? A.
Okay, anyway.
I ain't getting arrested.
I slowly turned to Liam. And your side of the story.
Oh, it all started when I actually gave 1 gold coin so they could actually make the purchase of those 2 potions.
Wait, so you were the merchant spirit?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while now. Didn't want anyone to actually know, but...
the guards looks over and goes, "It's true. We've heard reports that he's been going into places, and apparently we've had reports of money appearing."
Yeah, stuff happens, you know.
That's interesting.
He was bad-mouthing me a bit, so I joined in. He continued, they left. We noticed the nice potions, the one with the blue stuff and with the black, and I was like, ooh, let me check that black vial. He jumped forward, he fell on the ground. I didn't do it. No, he continued to insult me, so I wanted to leave, and I was like, oh right, I still have this potion, so I threw it back at him, thinking he would catch it, but he didn't. It went sploosh, so I dragged him out of the smoke. We had more of a conversation, and we actually became friends. That's at least what he told me.
Chris, is there a consequence for telling a lie?
I'm not lying.
In the zone of truth?
Yeah.
No. While zone of truth is if they fail the check, on each of their turns they have to do another check to see if they can avoid it. But they started their turn in it, but now as long as they're in that circle, they will continue to tell the truth.
There are no lies here.
Yeah?
I'm omitting things, but I'm not lying.
Omitting things.
Continue then.
I went out. Goldie was being a bit of an ass. She kicked me, and then I was like, hey, what the hell, guards? She attacked me. That's about it.
So, Zelion, hearing all of these facts and knowing that you cast the spell, you know that they're both telling the truth.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they're both telling the truth. They're both telling the truth.
The one causing the trouble.
At that point, the guard on the corner, who basically was just out the range of things, well, with all due respect, you casted the sleep and put our guard to sleep.
Completely by accident. I meant to hit Liam.
Oh, I know. Trust me. We remember we've gone through this shit before. But
Oh, I know.
But I'll tell you what. Concerning the situation, and we know of the history between Liam and the potion bearer, we'll let it slide this time. Mainly because we know there's been tension in the air with the shit with the black pen. But...
Bless you.
Who sneezed from that far?
It's Trip Shield. I think she might actually have to throw a dexterity saving throw now.
Yes, she does! Go ahead! Trip Shield, dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. You wanted
Trip sneezes so hard she falls backwards.
Well, let's see.
Then,
That's
watch our shtick. Kotlo's character, anytime there's a slight movement of major force, Trip has to make a dexterity saving throw, and she's kind of bad at it.
The thing is, I have a +5, so my dex is not
you have a
+3. Thank
+5
you.
to the end of the day, technically.
Wow.
That's 27. No,
22. No, I already did the bonus.
Oh,
I already
thank you.
did +3. So that's 22.
Okay, nothing happens. Alright, so at that point, the guard looks over and goes, so, Liam, Goldie, we'll let this whole kerfuffle slide over for now. But you two need to... what happens if Cot fails? Oh, he falls backwards or forwards in a hilarious antic and he takes 1 point of force damage.
Also, I almost killed one of our members with that by tripping onto them.
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah. Ain't that right, Chopper?
I'm still here.
Oh no, we were just making sure that you weren't killed by Trip Shield again.
No, not this time.
Yeah, so the guards look over and say, so if this happens again, there will be some consequences. But for now, we're willing to put it by, because technically he should have caught the potion, but at the same time, I know of the tension between these guys. But no more trouble from both of you two, whether intentional or accidental, okay?
Oh, no problem, and I bow.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Very well. Okay, we should probably get him back. Hang on. You watch as one of them with their spear thwacks the other guard. And you just see the guy go, what? What happened? What happened?
Oh, jeez.
You fell asleep.
Oh, those long nights got the fuck of me. Alright, don't just stand there. Take me back, boys! And you watch as the other guards grab him and they all walk off. So Magnus, you've just arrived at this. You have been arrived then by this point. You've heard the conversation and now you watch the guards all go off. And Trilly, you are just behind Magnus at this point, with Sparks in check.
What are we gonna do with you guys?
Lana's coming back tomorrow. Can't stir up trouble before then.
We can't help it.
Hey, clearly.
If it's alright with you all, I think I'm just going to lie down from that near consequence. And Crescendo just walks by, and he looks over at you, Magnus. Magnus.
Yes?
One heads up. Don't be too hard on Goldie. Apparently the guy knew about your Vorpal blade and was gonna charge you.
Oh, great.
So she paid for your bit already. And he just slides off back to the tavern.
Crescendo.
Oh, wow.
I look back at Goldie. So, you were gathering supplies as well, huh?
I got us some. It's not a lot, but I managed to get us 2 healing potions.
Oh, those are not very easy to come by. I already got us some basic supplies like rope, oil for lamps, and such.
I do. Though I do have a bit of an idea, actually. Since I know healing potions are pretty hard to come by.
Go on.
Well, since we are outside of, a potion brewer, maybe she can give us the recipe on how to make healing potions.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that you both kind of, destroyed her shop a bit, I doubt she's gonna listen to you guys.
No, it's just a bit of smoke. Nothing got destroyed.
You shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another word out of
At
you.
that point, you hear a loud coughing coming from nearby, from Liam and Goldie's, and you look behind you, and there you see coming out of the area, just with this. Stupid! You stupid fucker!
I'm going to cast invisibility, and I'm off again.
Much.
No, they don't.
They do casting invisibility and clearing off again.
I swear.
And a quick flash, Liam is gone.
I swear. I'm gonna walk up to the shopkeeper and give him 100 gold.
Oh.
That potion was 600.
That was the
I have
that was the
400.
blue one.
Oh, I thought this one was
the blue one was 600. The explosive one was 60.
Oh.
Nice try.
So I'm gonna give the shopkeeper 100 gold. Say, here, for all your troubles. I really apologize for this.
Are you in cahoots with those two?
Unfortunately.
No. Well, not in this particular instance.
Celion's walked over, apparently.
Yeah, I haven't left the area.
Alright, okay, so, yep, that's fine. So at that point, the shopkeeper just looks at you for a moment and goes, well, this covers for the potion they used. And a bit extra.
Wait, have I spoken with this potion keeper before? Because
yes, you have.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the one who served you when you went in there the first time.
Oh yeah, I wave at them. Hello.
Oh, I remember you.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you're still alive.
Yes, Ben, we'll keep that in mind. Sorry. Remember to tip your mimics. Oh, these guys love mimics. Alright.
Yes. Especially when there are chests, or doors, or floors, or tables, or chairs, or anything they can be.
Or people.
Shut up,
No,
Liam.
no, they can't be people. That's changelings like me. Now we what?
Okay.
At that point, the shopkeeper, the potion keeper looks over at you, Zelion. Then looks back at you, Ursula, and with a well, All right, only because this one did service, points to Zelion. So, well, fine, but I suggest you do not let that miscreant back in my shop.
We promise.
You have a word.
You can't promise that.
Who said
We
that?
can try.
I was actually wondering if it's not going to be too much trouble. I know this is probably going to be a lot to ask, but
Goldie,
let me just ask: do you
Goldie.
perhaps
I'll
have
put a
a?
hand on her shoulder. Goldie, enough.
No,
Please.
I'll at least hear her out. I was brought up to at least hear a request before I say anything.
Yeah, potions
Fine.
of. Do you perhaps have a recipe on how you make potions of healing?
A recipe? Are you
Yeah.
willing to learn?
I mean, I am a clerk, and I guess healing is my thing. So yeah, and plus I know healing potions are really hard to come by, so it might be really useful to know how to make some healing potions, even if it's just small ones.
Well, they're not easy. You know what? Make a persuasion check.
Again.
Also, if you hear a noise, that is my dog trying to claw through my door.
I see.
Oh, my cat's trying to meow his way through my door, so you're good.
My cat went outside.
Hey Kaiba, hey Kaiba, hey Kaiba, hey
Let's
Kaiba.
keep quiet.
12. Oh no, it's still the same day, so technically that's 14. The figure looks at you and goes,
Please, I am begging you.
there is a way to make them, but unfortunately I'm out of the kits that can help you learn to make them, I'm afraid, at the moment.
What are they?
Well, they're a special type of kit that you can find in certain places. Some places are affording them and ship them out like crazy. Others, they're normally one and gone and only found on travels. I'm afraid I'm all out of them in a minute. But they're known as herb kits.
Kit.
I don't know where you'll be able to find them, but normally that type of thing will allow you to craft your own, but there is a chance it can still backfire though, so if you're gonna learn, it's a stretch.
Do you think you could teach me like the recipe and the steps on how to make at least try and make a potion?
Brownie, do you mean a herbalism kit?
Thank you.
Trip has one.
There you go. I suppose a little knowledge doesn't hurt, but it takes a special craft to make it truly your own. But I can at least give you the fundaments and the necessary bits. So,
Thank you.
tell you what.
Thank you so much.
But just be aware, I'm only doing this as a favor for the gentleman in the nice hat.
I adjust my hat.
I smirk at Zalion.
Only because that
I'm
one gave me some good business and gave me a nice talk in the process. So I will do it as a favor to him. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to poison clearing. And he just goes back and closes the door.
At least I know how to make at least I know I guess the fundamentals of how to make a healing potion now.
Yeah, I was hoping to ask the potion keep about the potion of sapphire regret recipe I gave them. Oh well, maybe another time.
Maybe once they clean the shop up, maybe you can go and see them tomorrow.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some shopping tomorrow, but I kind of need to discuss with Lana about something.
Sorry about all of this, by the way. I kind of
We
got
were
my...
only trying to help. That's your job. We won't fault you for that.
Nope. I climb up on Anastasia's back.
As you found your horse.
She was still outside the gate.
Look at that
And-
lawn. Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
go on, Zillion.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, maybe we should ask Lorna if she could maybe provide us with some form of transportation, because, well, it's a bit unfair that you get to ride a horse while we walk.
What happened to
We
the
have
what?
carts.
Yeah. What happened to the carts that we had?
The cart is still at the beacon.
Right, we still have that.
2 of them, technically.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Right. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone needs to do? Because unfortunately, I might have to shut things up a bit. Because unfortunately, I've got people going to bed, so we might have to stop in a moment.
That's
Finished.
alright. I'm all done anyways.
I'm good.
Me too.
Alright. Well, I'll assume, unless anyone else has anything they want to do, Liam, are you staying invisible, or what are you doing for the rest of the day with invisibility?
I'm just going back to the bar.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to get something to eat and drink there.
Woody's probably gonna apologize some more to Crescendo when she goes to the bar.
Alright, well, if that's what we got there, then for now, I'll say all of you get a eventful evening, a trip. I'll say for you, Case Trip, you're able to find who you're looking for. So I'll say if you want to have the talk with them, let me know just what you're going to talk to them about.
I found them. It's more like if they want to talk.
Oh. Alright, well... You know what? I say we'll leave that for next time.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for the next time, and we'll say that's probably the last thing of the day before anything else. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight's episode of Perception Check. So in 2 weeks, we shall be back here again, and we'll see how things are going to work there. Hello to all those who joined us. Sorry I didn't notice the raid there. Thank you, Ben Smith, for bringing them this way. I honestly was really surprised when we had 17 people in the chat. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Thank you for coming.
We appreciate that, dudes. Alright, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, the perceptions rolled low. It's time for us to go. So I hope you guys have had a good time, we've had a good laugh, and we shall see exactly where things go from here. So it's goodbye from Brownie, myself, and the JCG Gamers. It's goodbye from Cutbob.
Yay.
Goodbye from Dell.
Boy, everybody.
Raven. From Kate.
Some anarchy.
From Aeon.
Hello to everyone.
From Chopper.
Later.
And from Heidi.
What am I gonna do with you guys?
Love us.
And with that said, this is Brownie of the JCG Gamers, signing off on Let's Play Live Perception Check. Stay charged and catch you all later. Goodbye.
See you later.
Later.
Peace.